know, I took a break, mental health purposes. We had a bit of a hiccup in that, but overall, like, it's been good. I decided to take some time out for myself, and now we're back. Did you miss me? I know you missed me. I know you missed me. But yeah, let's wait for some more people to file in here. If you are voting for Donald Trump, go ahead and hop into the guest requests. Okay. Thank you. Anyway, you guys. Yeah. But yeah. We're going to be getting back into some debates, you guys. We're going to be getting back into the groove of things. I don't know if I'm going to be on here tomorrow because Johnny and I are meeting up tomorrow and we're going to do some shopping and we're going to go to a cafe and shit like that. So Johnny and I are having a girls' night out. And so I don't know if I will be on at 12 tomorrow, but actually no, because next, but yeah. Let's go ahead and hop into the guest request, you guys. You guys already know. Double tap that screen, first of all, that helps more people find it live. Share the live and tell your friends that Tashika is live, that Tashika is back and here to stay. Hi, you here? Bidney? Hi, you here?
Oh, I'm sorry. Hello?
Hi, how old are you?
I'm 19.
Cool, are you voting for Donald Trump?
Well, yeah, but I just wanted to know what, like, your reasoning for voting for Kamala is.
It's Kamala. It's pronounced Kamala. And yeah, I'm voting for...
I'm sorry.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm voting for Kamala Harris for like a bunch of reasons. We can start off with the fact that compared to the current candidate right now, she's not a rapist, fraudster, felon, racist. I think that's a great thing in terms of character. Thank you so much for the gifts, by the way, you guys. You guys are already being generous today. I think that's the first thing we should start out with. We should also start out with the fact that, like, given the jobs that vice presidents have, are appointed under the Constitution, she's quite literally, by virtue of that, the best vice president in American history, simply because the vice president's job is to be a tie-breaking vote, as well as be there in case the current president is unable to serve. And since the current president is able to serve and is currently serving, her only job as vice president was to be the tie-breaking vote, of which she's done the most of in American history. But we can also go to her job as the border czar, which is not a real thing. That was something that was made up by conservatives, by Republicans, by Donald Trump. And her job was actually to address the crisis going on and why people were making the 3-country trek all the way, very dangerous trip all the way to our border walls to just die, right? Her job was to figure out why that was happening and try to find a solution to it. And what she did is she realized that these countries had economies that were failing, especially after COVID. She was able to sustain billions in funding for these Central American countries. And she actually lowered the rate of people making this dangerous trek to our border walls. So in terms of like the jobs given to her, the job that is given to her by the Constitution, she's quite literally the best vice president we've ever had. Also, her policies are solid. People have gone over this, like economists in particular have gone over this multiple times and said that it is superior to Donald Trump, given the fact that her policies incentivize for companies to compete with each other instead of just having them be able to more likely impose some kind of monopoly like Donald Trump's policies would do. Donald Trump's policies is going to give them tax cuts, which would disincentivize them from being able to better the working situations of their workers and not incentivize them to better their products or heighten how much they're paying their workers. But under Kamala Harris's policy, she incentivizes this competition, and this competition would say, okay, this company is doing this, but this other company that, is able to grow because we're not giving them all a bunch of tax cuts to where they, no one's going to fucking check them. And it incentivizes this kind of competition by allowing for other companies to be able to compete with larger companies. And since these larger companies, of course, want to keep their profits, want to keep their workers, they're going to be more incentivized to better their product. So there's multiple things here. There's also the expansion on the child tax credit. There is a $25,000 help on down payment for a house. So,
I just want to know where, can I find all this information? Because I am trying to do my research.
Her website is kamalaharris.com.
Okay. I'm just asking. I feel like you kind of interrupt everybody that comes on here.
I didn't interrupt you. You asked me a question.
Okay. You know, I don't know. I feel like you did 100%. I'm sorry. You 100% interrupt and are rude to every single.
I didn't interrupt you. You asked me a question. What the fuck are you talking about?
You did interrupt me. Okay. You know what?
You just started complaining, and I answered your question. What the fuck?
I started complaining. I did not start complaining. I literally asked you where I could find this information.
Why is it yelling at me?
You're just fucking rude.
Why did it start yelling at me? I think what just happened there was that she didn't expect for me to have an actual answer. She didn't expect for me to have an actual answer, and she got fucking annoyed that I had an answer. Anyway, chat, I'm gonna be on Jubilee. So I just wanted to let you guys know that. Also, let's go to the next person. Also, so Cash App Venmo in the bio if you want to help sponsor me. Hi, how old are you?
Hey.
It's gonna be a lot of money to go coast to coast. Yeah, so are you voting for Donald Trump?
Hell no.
Okay, I'm just looking at people who are voting for Trump. I appreciate you. Let's go on to the next person. So yeah, if you wanna help sponsor me for that, because I live in Philly and it's in LA, so I have to fly coast to coast as well as get like a fucking hotel. So that's gonna cost a solid band. So if you do want to help support me, Cash App Venmo in the bio is the best way to do that. Hi, how old are you?
Hey, I don't think I'm voting for Kamala.
Are you voting for Donald Trump?
No, I'm voting for Kamala.
Oh, you're voting for Okay, it's fine. All right, let's go on to the next person, you guys. Remember, we are just looking for people who are voting for Donald Trump. We are just looking for people who are voting for Trump. Let's go on to the next person. How old are you? Lisa? Lisa? All right, let's go on to the next person, y'all. Obviously, I can't fucking tell you guys when what's happening. I can't tell you guys when that's happening. Hi, how old are you?
34. Keep your fucking necks on the keep your foot on the fucking maggot's neck.
Okay.
Won't you take your foot off their neck?
I appreciate it. Oh my God, stop, please. You guys got to stop doing that. Let's go to the next person. I appreciate you, but you're going to get me in trouble. You're going to get me in troubles. Let's go on to the next person. Oh, Jesus. Hi, how old are you?
25.
Okay, are you voting for Donald Trump?
Yes.
Why?
Well, I would rather ask you the question, why are you voting for Kamala?
Right. Did you not hear the entire conversation that I had before the first person?
I just joined.
Okay. Right. So I'm voting for Kamala Harris. We can start off with the fact that she's not a rapist, sorry, TikTok, fraudster, felon, racist, that incites violence and spreads misinformation about marginalized groups of people. We can start out with that. We can also go over like constitution-wise, given the fact that the vice president's job is to be a tie-breaking vote, as well as be present in case in case the president is unable to fulfill their job as president. Those are like the two main jobs that the vice president has. Given the fact that Joe Biden still is present and alive and well, Kamala Harris's only job, Alice, thank you so much for the $5 cash app. Kamala Harris's only job was to be the tie-breaking vote, of which she's done the most of in American history, in American vice president history, as well as the fact that her job was not to be a border czar, because border czar is not a real thing in government. Her job was to find out and address the immigration crisis from these Central American countries. Her job was to find out why these people are making the dangerous trek through 3 different countries in order to just come and die at our borders. She noticed that there was significant issues within these countries' economies, especially since COVID. Obviously, their economies are smaller and weaker than ours, and so COVID just put an entire wrench in their economies and damn near made them collapse. So she sustained billions in funding for them, as well as COVID tests and COVID vaccines. And this actually lowered the rate in which people are coming over and taking this trek through these countries, because they're not leaving because they just want to come over here and steal your jobs. They're leaving because they can no longer survive financially within these countries anymore, if not just for the sheer amount of like war crimes and cartel. Stacey, thank you so much for the $10 DNC funding. I appreciate you.
I definitely like thank you for explaining your point of view.
I wasn't done, but it's fine.
Okay. Well, I am curious just to know why, like, how do you explain the code switching of how?
Are you white?
I am. Yes.
Then I'm not going to explain that to you.
Is it not evident that she is trying to appeal?
You're white.
What does that have to do with anything?
That is what it has to do. So you can move on to the next point.
Okay.
Thank you.
Point 2. I don't understand how. Just go ahead and cut me off then. I mean, if this is,
I didn't cut you off. I'm not explaining to a white person what code switching is. Fuck off. It's not for you to know. The point is for you to not know. So I'm not going to explain that to you.
Okay.
What? Know your place. You're white. I'm not going to explain to you what code switching is. Go read some Black philosophy. Go read some Black philosophy. I'm not doing that. What? Why'd he leave? It's not like I don't like white tea people, but the point of code switching is racism. The point of code switching is that white people are racist. That's the point. Anyway, hi, how old are you?
I'm 42.
Cool. Are you voting for Donald Trump?
Yes.
Go read some Black philosophy. I'm not breaking down the entirety of Black history to you. You should have learned that in middle school. I'm not doing that,
I'm
baby.
Black.
I know, baby, not you. So yeah, are you voting for Donald Trump?
Yes.
And why is that?
Because of his past and
Racism?
what's going.
Or the sexual abuse? Or the fraud?
Okay, racism. How can he be racist if he done hung out with black folks, done more for black folks than any president, that even Obama? So how can he be racist?
What do you mean? You not more for Black people, more
Yes,
against,
he did.
more to Black people.
More for black people.
Coolest, stop talking.
Let me tell you
You asked
one
me a
thing
question.
that he did.
You asked me a question, Coolest. Now I'm going to respond.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, right. So no, he thinks that Black people are inherently lazy. He refused to sell his.
What did
He's
you
quoted
hear that?
saying
Hold
this.
up. Let's
He
go
is
to that
quoted
one
saying this.
point.
Oh,
He
let's go ahead.
when?
He
When
has.
did you hear
Let's
him
go
say
ahead and
that?
let's go ahead and
Where
grab
did-
this.
Where did you hear him say
Go
that?
ahead and grab this.
Yeah, go grab it, because I want to see what you hear.
1991, a book by John O'Donnell, former president.
1991, a book.
Anyway, I know you don't read, but let's lock in. Okay, a book by John O'Donnell, former president of Trump Plaza Hotel and Casino in Atlantic City, quoted Trump's criticism of a Black accountant. He is quoted saying, "Black guys counting my money, I hate it. The only kind of people I want counting my money are the short guys that wear yarmulkes every day. I think that the guy is lazy, and it's probably not his fault because laziness is a trait in Blacks. It really is. I believe that. It's not anything that they can control." So yeah, and he also said later in 1997 in a Playboy interview that the stuff he is quoted saying in this interview, the stuff O'Donnell wrote about me is probably true. So he is historically racist. He also would order women and Black workers off the floor at his casinos whenever his rich racist friends would come and gamble there. There's a long history of his racial insensitivity. Also, recently, the first time that he ran for president, he said to Black people, "Vincent, thank you so much for the $10 reparations over Cash App. I appreciate you." He also said to Black people that we have nothing to lose, that our cities are trash, that our schools are trash, that we have nothing to lose. This is a quote that he said. This is a real thing. I feel like people just kind of forgot that he said this, and that's just off the dome. You're muted, Coolest, by the way. You guys are asking me for a source? Donald J. Trump.
Oh, I'm
Okay.
back.
Okay, so
My
there's also
washing
him calling for the
machine.
death penalty for children. So
He went for the death penalty for children.
calling, not went for. That's not how grammar works.
Okay, so let me ask you this question. What did have Kamala done for black people?
Kamala. There's no I in her name.
Kamala, whatever her name
Coolest,
is.
you
we don't
are
know her
doing what
name.
white people do to
Let me
black people.
ask you- let me ask you
Coolest,
this
I need you to
question.
stop. We're not. Let me tell you something, big
Let me
man.
ask-
I'm not telling Unc. I'm not. Let me tell you something. I'm going to be really serious with you. You are not one of them.
I'm not one of
You are
who?
doing to black women what white
Listen.
people do to us. Cut that shit out. I'm not
What?
doing this.
I've been black
Cut this
all
shit
my
out.
life.
And you're giving Uncle
I've been-
Ruckus.
I've
Cut it
been
out.
black.
Cut it
Oh,
out.
please.
Cut it out. Cut this out. Cut
know what
this
you're
out.
doing?
You're not one
You're
of them.
doing-
You
you know
they
what
don't
you're
like you
doing?
either. Stop it. Stop that
You know-
shit. Stop
Just
that
because
shit.
you could talk
Stop
fast don't
that
make
shit,
you right.
dude. Stop that shit.
because you could
It's
talk
Kamala
fast
Harris.
and you
It is
think-
Kamala Harris. It's really not that
Whatever.
serious.
Whatever
It
her
is
name
not
is.
whatever. It's
I
not
don't
whatever.
know what her name is.
I just
don't
told
know
you what
who
her
she
name is. It's Kamala
I
Harris.
don't know. I don't know who she
We're not
is.
continuing the conversation until you say Kamala.
I don't even know
So
her
if you-
name.
if you were this insubordinate- I'm
pronouncing it
telling
the
you what
way
her name is.
Everybody pronounce it.
Coolest. Is get Massa gonna get like please. It is Kamala Harris. It is Kamala
Wow.
Harris.
Let me ask you a question.
It is
though.
Kamala Harris.
Okay, okay, that's her
Okay,
name.
say Kamala,
Okay.
please.
No, I'm not going to say her
Say
name.
Kamala.
Because I
Then
don't
we're
know
not
what
going to
her
continue
name
the
is.
conversation then, Unc.
All right.
Stephanie, thank you so much for the sub. Yeah, you're never going to be able to prove that. You can't read. So we're not going to be able to continue this conversation.
You can't think for yourself. You
I'm
can't
sure.
think
I'm
for
sure you
yourself.
think that.
So
I'm
we
sure you think
even.
that.
I
I'm
can't
sure.
read.
I'm sure you think that, baby. Let's go on to the next person. It's giving heart disease. Let's go on to the next person. Hi. How old are you?
27.
Cool. Are you voting for Donald Trump?
Yes.
Cool. And why is that?
First and foremost, I just wanted to say, like, you love correcting people about the mispronunciation of Kamala. When she stops faking her, like, 10 accents that she has, Jamaican, French.
She is Jamaican.
All this, okay.
Kamala
but
Harris is a
if you
Jamaican
hear what
woman.
I said.
What
When
she doesn't have a French accent.
When she stops faking her accents, then
doesn't fake
I
her
will
accent.
know
She
how
is
to
Jamaican.
address her. Girl, stop lying to yourself. I just wanted to congratulate you for
Congratulating you, and you're
I say-
talking about her accent. I don't get this. You're like I don't get like. Do you? You're not the standard.
I just
Well,
want
thank
to
you so much
say
for the sub.
congratulations for promoting your stupidity.
My stupidity, then prove that I'm
Yeah.
stupid. Then
Yeah, I mean, you are honestly like you're promoting
it.
racism. You are.
where did I promote racism? You just came at a
Like
black woman's
literally, you
accent.
didn't even want to explain someone something just because he's white. Oh, and
Yeah.
you were talking about read black philosophy, right? You were
what
talking
did I
about
not
read-
want to explain to him?
You said read about black philosophy, right? Can you name 3 philosophers?
Philosophers, like at all?
Yeah, name 3 black philosophers because you were talking about
Like I'm just
philosophers.
I wasn't talking about specific black philosophers. I'm
Come
talking
on, you
about
were
just
saying-
read black philosophy.
Trump supporters. Didn't she say, oh, this
The
guy
fuck
needs
are you
to read
talking
about
about?
black philosophy?
Just read black
Didn't she
philosophy.
say that? Didn't she say that, guys?
There's no
Didn't
specific
she
black
say that?
philosopher.
Name 3 black philosophers. You were literally
fri-
talking about
How would you
black
define a black
philosophers. Name
philosopher?
3 black philosophers.
How would you
girl.
define a black philosopher?
You were talking about black. I don't
How
read
would you
anything
define
about.
one?
Listen, girl. I
Do you
don't
want
read
James
anything
Baldwin?
about black philosophers, but you were telling the other person.
Do you like James Baldwin?
That, oh, you should read about black philosophers. Can you please share with those 3 black philosophers? Can you please? Can you?
I don't. There's no. What do you mean by black
Didn't she say
philosophers?
that, guys? Trump supporters. Didn't she said that to the last host? Didn't she said that
Okay,
to the last? I mean,
so-
to the other guest? Didn't she said that he should be reading black philosophy?
So do you
didn't
want?
she said
Do
that?
you?
Name
okay, so
3
do you
black
want James
philosophers.
Baldwin? Do you?
Name
do you
3
want?
black philosophers, girl, because you're looking at your sources
do
in
you want-
Scroogle.
in
That's
Scroogle?
you. Your source is called Scroogle, isn't it?
Scroogle?
Guys, Trump supporters. Who do you guys think is controlling Google? The leftists.
What the fuck is going on?
That's the same. What do you mean? What the fuck is going on? You're so
Scroogle?
loony. You are loony. Scroogle, yeah, because that's what you love doing. You like to search your source and name your source based on Google. Who do you think is controlling Google?
Google's not a
the
source.
Left is. The left is.
Google is not a source.
That's your source, right? When you get
Google
on
is
these
not my
debates, what do you
source.
do? Yes, you do.
Google is not a source. It's a search engine.
But that's your source, isn't it? Guys,
No, it's a
whenever
search
there's
engine.
a Trump supporter here, what does she says? What's your source? What's your
Source
source?
for what?
Google is her source, isn't it?
Google is a search engine. What source?
But that's your source. You always tell people, oh, what's your source? Name your source. Name it. We
What is
got
she
the
talking
receipts.
about? What is she talking about, Chad?
Where are you
Anyway,
I am voting for Trump because guess what?
one of my favorite people is quite literally James Baldwin. If you go to my Discord, last night I posted a quote from him, right? So
And you're here talking about
that's one of my
JD
favorite
Vance. You're
people.
here talking about JD Vance in one of your stories. Can you tell us about Knucklehead Tim Walz?
Knucklehead Tim Walz? What are you talking about?
Guys, Trump supporters, come on, hop in. Didn't Tim
What are you
Walz call
talking
himself
about?
a knuckleheaded?
Do you what do you want me to say, like MLK?
No,
Tubman?
it's because the fact that
Douglas?
you're here promoting here hatred. You want
Hatred
you're
from
like
where? What is she talking
You're like all
about?
these loony Democrats that doesn't even go to work. What do you work?
This is my job, baby.
That's your job, exactly. And that's the reason why
do you
you're
mean by
voting for
exactly?
Kamala, because you much rather sit in your ass while us
What's wrong with sitting on my
taxpayers
ass?
pay for your shit. Because you
I
know
pay
something,
taxes.
you're voting just for Kamala Harris because guess what?
Sabrina,
You're afraid.
Sabrina. I pay taxes. And also, this concept that Democrats don't pay taxes, we pay the most taxes. We quite literally, our states
Girl, stop
subsidize
lying
red
to
states.
yourself.
Blue states subsidize red states.
Stop
This is not
lying
the
to
same.
yourself. Stop
I'm not lying to myself. This is literally how the economy works.
Okay, can you drop your background right now and show us how your bedroom looks?
Show how my bedroom looks.
Yeah, let's see how your bedroom looks.
What's wrong with my
'Cause
bedroom?
It seems like you work so hard. Look at you.
What's wrong
It's
with my
already
bedroom?
2 p.m. in the afternoon.
What's
You
wrong
haven't
with-
even make your bed.
Why the fuck would I make my bed? I'm gonna get back in it.
Do you have a real job, girl? Do you have a real job?
What the fuck is a
I'm not
real
racist.
job? What is she talking
I'm not
about, Chad?
racist.
What is she talking about?
Can you tell us more? I'm talking about the fact that loonies like
Do you
want to
know
destroy America.
how much this room costs to
Loonies
get like this?
you want
And it's
to
not even
destroy
done yet.
America because you much rather keep freaking.
No, bitch, shut the fuck up. You genuinely thought.
Why would I be?
You're you couldn't comment.
No, why
you
would I be
couldn't. No,
done?
Sabrina,
Why would
you
I-
couldn't comment on anything else in my room.
You want to
Why the
just
fuck
be
would I make my bed?
out
Who
of
gives
the
a
government?
shit?
That's what you want to
Sabrina,
do, and that's the reason why
government. I
you
don't
want to
even.
vote for
I don't. What are
Kamala,
you
so you
talking
can
about?
still live off your EBT and yada yada yada.
Oh, you're racist as fuck. I don't
am
even
not
know. I
racist.
don't use
How
EBT.
can I be
Why,
racist?
why do
How
you
can I
assume
be
that I use
racist?
EBT?
How can I be racist? I'm a Latina,
Why do you?
sweetheart. I'm a
Latinas are racist as
Latina.
fuck. Okay, let's
I'm
be
a
real. Okay,
Latina. I'm a
Tristan, thank you so
Latina,
much.
and I'm gonna tell you something.
Latinas
I'm a
can be racist
Latina.
as fuck.
I'm
Latinas
a
can be
Latina, and
racist
I
as
am not
fuck.
racist
Latinas
as
can
fuck.
be
I'm not, 'cause you
racist
know
as fuck.
something? A lot of those people that are coming through South America, we don't need.
No one gives a fuck, Sabrina. Why did you assume that I use EBT?
I mean, I don't know.
Why did
'Cause
you
it seems to
assume
me
that?
like you don't
What
go
is
to
true?
work.
What is true about me that says that I use EBT?
Why are you voting for Kamala? And again, every
No, can
single
you
time
answer
that
my
someone
question?
helps,
Hey,
hold on,
hey,
Hey, no, you're not gonna do that to me.
Sabrina, what is true about
Why are
me
you
that
muting-
says
why
that
are you muting me?
Because
Why-
you're not
why are
answering
you
my you're
muting
not
me?
answering my question and you're barking like a dog right now. Okay? What is true about me? First of all, reparations immediately. Cash App, Venmo, in a bio. I'm not fucking around. Don't watch this shit for free. I will kick you.
You're just promoting
Anyway.
your stupidity. And I'm not racist.
You just
How can I
said
even
something
be
racist.
How can I even be
Because you
racist
just
when I
assumed
come
that I- you
from
just
a
assumed that I
Hispanic
use
family?
EBT.
How can I be?
Hispanic people can be racist.
Do you have a real job? Do you have a real
What the
job?
fuck is a real job? If something you do brings in money, then
Something
it's a
you
job.
don't know. Something you don't know because you don't
This
work.
is my
right?
job. My job
That's
is my
your
job is to
exactly.
shit on
You're
people who can't read.
monetizing.
Yeah.
You're monetizing by promoting
That's called a job.
stupidity. That's what you're
Monetizing
doing.
your talents is
Promoting
called a
your
job.
stupidity. And I'm gonna tell
Then
you
prove
guys,
that I'm
to all the
stupid
Trump
then.
supporters, go and early
Sabrina,
vote because
Sabrina,
these
please.
loonies, all they want
Matter
to
of fact,
do
I'm
is
just letting
come
it
and
rock.
destroy America. That's what they want to
Who's
do.
America?
And before you even talk about JD Vance,
didn't
please
say anything
just
about JD
look
Vance.
at the VP that Kamala has. Really,
Who?
Tim? Tampon Tam. Tampon Tam.
Are you done?
What do you have to say about that?
Are you done?
You must really not love your country. You must
Adriana,
really
thank you
not
for the
love it.
$5 Cash App. Thank you for the reparations. That's another one. Thank
No,
you.
and he's not going to deport me because you know something? This country moves on immigration. Yes, it does. And guess what?
Jordan, thank you so
Immigrants
much.
are
Is
more
she
than
cool?
welcome to
I'm
come,
trying
but
to
do
figure
it
it out, but
by
thank you for the $10
coming here
reparations.
legally. Coming in
It's
here
another one.
legally.
Thank you.
This is all you guys do. You guys are so loony. Honestly, you guys are so loony. And correcting people. Oh, that's not how you
Bring it
pronounce
on
her
in
name.
chat.
It's Kamala.
Sarah,
Okay,
thank
when
you so
she
much for the
stops
$5
faking
Venmo.
her
That's another one.
accent,
Thank you for the
when she
reparations.
stops faking her accent, then we will learn how to address her. I don't even know who Kamala is. I don't even think she even knows who she is. At this point, I don't even think she even knows who she is.
Huh?
Why you're so quiet?
I'm waiting for you to be finished. Heather, thank you for the $50 Cash App for the immediate reparations. White tees to the front.
And I
Thank
love
you.
it. You're so loony, and I
She's not
freaking
done
love
yet,
it,
chat. We're just
honestly,
gonna let her
because all
rock.
you do is disrespect people
didn't even say
that
nothing
they're
to you.
trying to give their opinion. You know that?
Thank you for the galaxy. Thank you for the
vote
gifts, you
early,
guys. Thank you for the
people.
reparations.
Vote early. Go vote early. If you love
Yeah, vote
America,
Kamala.
go and early vote.
Vote Kamala
and
and
if you
protect this
want
person's
Texas to
immigration status.
remain
Chat.
red,
Chat.
please go to
Chat, vote Kamala to protect Sabrina's immigration status. Vote Kamala to protect Sabrina's immigration status, please. She know
I
not what
was
she
born
did.
in Chicago, Chi-Town,
She
baby.
know- she know
Chi-Town, Chi-Town, Chi-Town.
Like I said before, support Kamala to protect Sabrina's immigration status, please.
No, she just want. You know what she wants to do?
Okay,
She
thank you
wants
so much for the
to
money,
be
guy.
a communist. That's what she is.
Define communism.
What do you mean define communism?
Define communism.
You're gonna be able to guess what? Only have
were
a pair
born in
of shoes.
Chicago, but you
only
have a
one
fucking-
TV. They're going to be in your pockets. They want to literally charge people that they actually build up, okay, to have their
Sabrina,
own business.
we're not
You
gonna be
think
able to
that's
have
fair?
an actual
You
conversation.
think that's fair for people that actually came here from different countries legally, that they actually wanted to,
Okay.
like start their own
Sabrina,
business? You think that's
Sabrina,
fair to them?
Sabrina,
that we have to like keep
Sam,
like saying, oh no, they have
Rena,
to pay their,
Rena,
they have to pay their
Rena,
fair share. Is
Rena
that
Boo Boo.
fair? though?
Tracy, thank you for the
Is
$5
that
Cash
fair?
App. That's another piece of reparations fund. Thank you. Jenna with the $15 reparations. Thank you. Another one. Thank you. Anyway, so are we going to have a conversation? You're just going to like yell and scream.
I mean, that's
Sarah
what
with the
you do,
reparations
you
fund.
practice
Thank
what
you.
you preach, you know?
Practice what I preach. Preach what?
Yeah.
Daniela,
I mean,
thank you so much for the $5 Venmo for the reparations fund. Thank you.
You're telling me that I'm yelling, right? But
I
every
didn't say
single
that.
Trump supporter
I
that
don't
is
care that
here,
you're
like,
yelling.
you treat them like shit.
I don't care that you're
So
yelling. I just want to be able to have
actually
a
learn how to talk to people, then maybe,
Anyway,
yeah.
Sabrina,
But,
no one-
loonies like you, fuck that, man.
Anyway, no one gives a fuck. Sabrina, tell me why you're voting for the rapist. I just beg. That's all I just want to know.
Excuse me, you said what?
Can you just tell me why you're voting for the rapist? Gabrielle, thank you so much for the 10. Like, what politics
I'm
would you like
voting
from
for the rapist.
Gabrielle,
I'll
thank you so
tell
much for
something.
the $10
He's
Cash App.
not a rapist. And another thing is, look, I'm not
found
gonna
silly
vote for
liable.
Kamala. Do you even know that Kamala's husband actually is a woman beater? So
A
come
woman
on, girl.
beater?
Like,
A woman
yeah,
beater?
yeah. Oh, did you guys
A
know
woman
about
beater?
that?
Oh, yeah, search that up
his
right now.
His ex-wife, and he even slept with the nanny and got her
his
impregnated
ex-wife
as well.
that he's still
Do you
friends
know
with?
about that? So please don't call him rapist because that's my.
But wait a minute, wait a minute. You just talked
your,
about you just talked about infidelity as if that's on the same level as assault. George, thank you so much for the $5 for the $5 Venmo. Yo, chat, 1 or 2 in the chat. 1, you
Why
would
am I
prefer
voting
for your
for Trump?
stop
I'm
fucking
voting
talking.
for Trump.
You would prefer to be raped or to
I
have
love
your
my country,
or
you know
to prefer for your partner to cheat on you. 1 or 2 in the chat. 1, your partner cheats on you. 2, you get raped. 1 or 2 in the chat. 1 or
what
2
are
in the
you
chat.
talking about? Why you keep?
You would prefer.
Why you
Since
keep,
when was infidelity
Why
on
you
the
keep
same?
hurting
No,
me?
chat. Stop talking, Sabrina.
Don't-
Since when was infidelity? First of all, you don't give a fuck about infidelity. Trump has cheated on every single one of his wives. Every single one. He cheated on his wife with a corn star
Girl, stop.
when she was home with a baby.
Girl.
Okay, you do not care about infidelity, and this whole thing that Doug Emhoff is beating women. You need to provide a source for that immediately. Sierra, thank you for the $25 cash app. I also have no idea what's happening, but that's another piece of reparations. Thank you. Another one. Thank you.
Hey, listen, do you want me to provide the source? Like, you want me to be a loony like you and be like, oh, let me look at my source here in Google? Do you really want me to do that?
Yeah, please do that.
You know something?
Yeah.
I'm not going to do that.
No, Sabrina, go do that. No, Sabrina, do that. Go do that, please.
You got hurt, girl. You got hurt because her husband is a freaking woman beater that also in his previous marriage got impregnated the nanny.
You don't care about infidelity, though.
Girl, stop lying to yourself. Look.
But you don't care about infidelity. You're voting for Trump.
You're Kamala moron goofy girl. You know something she was saying? Oh no, it is her business when a woman.
You're voting for Trump.
Hey, listen. Stop muting me.
You're not answering my question. Go find the source.
Come, I'm not gonna be goofy like you, girl.
Go find the source. Annie, thank you so much for the $10 reparations fund. Thank you so much.
As loony as you for me to hop on in my
Sabrina,
computer.
this is getting old. Please, I'm not gonna be able to have this conversation with you. Sabrina, we're not going to be able to have this conversation, okay? You don't care about any of this.
It's not.
Sabrina, you don't care about any of this. Stop. You don't care. Nick, thank you so much for the $5. Y'all, these reparations, let me tell you something, shut the fuck up. These reparations are coming in really fast. I'm going to be reading all of them out at the end of this fuck ass conversation. Just give me a quick sec, because you're annoying. Give it a second, you guys.
What?
Give it a second. Because Sabrina, talking to you is like trying to eat the slimy skin that comes off at the top of like warmed over porridge. That's what talking to you is like. Okay. So I'm going to need my reparations. Okay. Annie, thank you for the 10. Brendan, thank you for the 15. Reparations. Another one. Thank you. Okay. So like I was saying before, Sabrina, please. You don't care about any of these things. You do not give a fuck about any of these things. You are voting for Trump. You don't care about any of these things. Sabrina, you have an echo. You have an echo. Scroll to your homepage and come back. Sabrina, you have an echo. Scroll to your homepage and come back.
Why you keep
Sabrina, you have an echo. That's why I'm muting you. Scroll to your homepage and come back. Okay? God, at least she can follow directions like a good girl. Thank you. Ronnie, thank you so much for the $1. Oh.
What do you think I am? I'm not your dog.
Ronnie, you sent me money just to say
you're
that?
Out here talking about like I'm the slimy
Ronnie, you sent me money and your full name just so you could say that to me? You won't have a job next week. Anyway,
excuse me, I'm a business owner, shorty.
I'm not talking to you, Sabrina. Someone just donated money to me just so they can call me a fat bitch. And it has their full name on it.
They donated money to you so they can call you a fat bitch?
Yeah.
Damn.
Stephanie, thank you so much for the $5 cash app with their full name. That's actually fucking hilarious. Anyway, Sabrina,
to everyone saying that I need to chill, I just want you to understand that when you have someone that is like
Sabrina, I don't think you care. Let's go on to the next person. Ben, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate you. Let's just go on to the next person, y'all. I don't know what she's talking about. She's talking about infidelity and abuse, like she cares about these things, and she's voting for Trump. All right. Hi, how old are you?
21.
Okay. Are you voting for Donald Trump?
Of course I am.
And why is that?
Because, well, first of all, I'd just like to say I think it's so funny that you come on here and like shut everyone down and cut people off. And
Did I ask, Kaylee?
Huh?
I know you're voting for like the sexual abuser, but like on this platform, Haley, no, 1 second. Haley, just 1 second. I know you're voting for the sexual abuser, but on this platform, we care about consent. Okay. And I did not ask. So why are you voting for the sexual abuser? Thank you. I appreciate you though. Anyway, I feel like it's about to get racist in here. So reparations, preemptive reparations chat. Oh, you have an echo. Wait, scroll to your homepage and then come back because it gave you an echo. It's Freaky Thursday. Donkey Thursday. Wait, Haley, scroll to your homepage and then come back because you have an echo, and so we can continue the conversation. You guys I didn't tell you to leave, Haley. All right, just come back when you're ready, okay? God damn it. Anyway, you guys like my bedazzled mic? It's pretty heckin' lit.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, so I don't care about your opinions on me. Why are you voting for the
Okay,
sexual
again,
abuser?
see, you're proving my point, but I will let you know.
Good. I sought to prove your point, so I'm a rude person.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. So can everybody
Yeah, I
else
know.
in here. But
I know.
numbers don't lie. Trump is a businessman. The
Really?
numbers are complete shit with Kamala, whatever the hell her name is.
It's
I really
Kamala
don't give a
Haley.
shit.
We don't have to start with the racism off rip.
See how it's all about racism? I'm the last person you can call racist, so don't even.
No, you're
go
the
there with
first
me.
person I call racist. It's
Don't
Kamala
go there
Harris.
with me.
There is a long history of racism towards like women, like brown women with like ethnic names. You should say Kamala right. You should give her the basic human respect of saying her name correctly,
Why would I
Holly.
give someone human respect who is sending over billions
Oh my
of
God.
dollars to other
Holly
countries,
Francis is
letting illegal
fucking-
immigrants coming into
Holly-
our country?
Holly-
What is she doing?
Holly, chill.
That's
okay.
cute.
Please. It is really cute. Everything I do is cute. I'm cute. So, anyway, so what illegal immigrants did she let into the country?
All of the borders are open.
Our borders have always been open, baby, since the beginning of this country.
That is not
Our borders
true.
have literally
That
never
is
been
just
closed.
not true. We
Our borders have never been
and Trumpers
closed.
in office.
Okay, so define open and closed borders for me, please.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
I love how this is all just like a competition to you. You can't ever
A
just have, like,
competition for what? It's a
people.
debate. You keep
All of this
using
is about-
terms, and I'm asking you to define what you mean by them.
My
That's what
point-
debates do.
My point is that I'm not going to be voting for someone who
Oh my God,
doesn't know how to
Holly,
answer a simple
please.
question.
Please, Hailey, please. I'm asking you to define what
Does
open
this
and
make
closed
you like,
border
feel good
means.
about yourself? Just
It
like,
actually
making fun of
does.
People?
It actually does.
I'm really sorry for you that that's like what this is.
No,
what
it's
you
not
need to
the
do every
only
day to make
thing, but
money
it's
and make you feel
definitely
good
a
about
big.
yourself.
It's definitely a very proud part of my life. So can you please tell
I'm
me
sure
what open
it
and
is
closed borders
because getting
mean?
on here and going live every single day just to bounce on people for having opinions
yeah, for sure,
is
100%.
absolutely insane.
Hell
But
yeah,
I hope
dude.
you're
Hell
making
yeah,
great
dude.
money from it. I really
Oh,
do.
I am. Yeah, hell yeah, dude. Anyway,
I'm
so can
sure.
you tell me what open and closed borders mean?
Open and closed borders mean that we don't let illegal immigrants come into this country and take all of our
We
money.
already don't. See
No, we do.
the aspect. No,
we do.
No, Holly,
The
I'm going to
amount of
explain
crimes done by illegal immigrants in this country is
Francus. I'm
What
going
the
to explain
fuck-
this to you.
What the fuck
I'm going to
did
explain
you
this to
just
you.
call me? I know that didn't just come out of your mouth.
Francus. So, like
That
I was
is
saying,
crazy
Francus. Like
This
I was
is
saying,
embarrassing for you.
Francus. Like I was saying before, Frank. So illegal, by virtue of the word illegal being in the phrase illegal immigrant, that implies that they are not allowed in the country, right? Right, Frank? No, Frank, wait a minute. So if they're being let into the country, then that means that they are indeed not illegal. Like that would be a contradiction, and that can't exist. You cannot both be
There are illegal immigrants coming
Miss
to-
Frank, Miss
You know,
Frank,
I've heard a
Miss
lot
Frank,
worse things
stop.
from better people,
Holly,
so I
Frank,
really hope
Frank,
you're
Frank,
doing your
hey,
big one over here.
Frank. I'm always doing my big one. I'm a big bitch. Everything I do is a big one. But Miss Frank, just please, okay? If they are being let into the country, this would imply that they are not illegal. A government letting something happen means that it is indeed not illegal. So you can't also call them illegal immigrants and then say that our country is letting them in, right? If they are illegal immigrants, then that means our country is actively keeping them out, right? So how is Kamala Harris?
Stop talking or not?
Frank, I'm not done speaking. Frank, stop.
Oh my god.
So I'm asking you a question, Frank. So how is Kamala Harris allowing people who are illegal into the country? How is that possible?
Are you done?
What
Are you
policy
done? I'm
was-
on to my next question now.
No, we're not. I asked you a question. So what policy did she put out to let in
The policy
illegal
is
immigrants?
that we should not have open borders.
No, I'm
Bottom
not asking.
fucking line.
No,
And the
wait,
amount of people that are coming into this country.
Miss Frank, it seems like you keep going back to factory settings. I am asking you, what policy did Kamala Harris propose that is allowing illegal immigrants into the country? Because if they are illegal immigrants being let into the country, that means that they are not illegal. So you have an issue with immigrants coming into the country. So what bill, what piece of legislation are you referring to, Haley? And if you cannot, if you can't tell me that, Miss Frank, I don't know if we can continue this conversation, because you're going to have to go ahead and go find that,
Can you stop muting me?
when you start answering my question, for sure.
You're gonna have to go.
Oh my god, the shit.
Oh, you gotta scroll out. You have an echo. Oh,
Can you stop muting me?
Are you leaving?
When you
Anyway, so can you go find that? Oh, she left. Anyway, let's go on to the next person, you guys. Remember, reminder. Oh, she's back again. Fuck it. I guess we're gonna continue on. If you want to support me, Cash App Venmo in the bio as a reminder. Best way to support me. Also, thank you guys so much for the gifts. You guys are insanely fucking generous today. Fuck. Thank you. And I hope to see you guys on my season 2 of Jubilee. Thank you. Anyway, so what was the fucker you were talking about again? Oh yeah. Can you answer my question?
My problem.
I didn't ask you what your problem was. I asked you for the policy.
I don't know no damn policy out of the fucking.
Okay, so go find that for me. I got you. Go find that. Oh,
Wow, you have great
go
dance
find that.
moves.
Oh, Haley, go find
Really good
that.
dance moves.
Go find that, Haley. Oh, Haley, go find that shit.
Can you tell me why?
Haley, oh no, Miss Frank, go find that shit. Oh, bust the move, chat. Bust a move, chat. Shit. Oh, hit her shoulder. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, Jan, what's the sub? Ooh, Plug, what the galaxy? Girl, you only have one more loop of this. Can you go find that source? Can you go find that source for me? Thank you for the gifts, y'all. Haley. Halle Bear. Lily.
Stop muting me.
Lily, what's the bill? Can you go find that for me?
No, I already told you that, and you wanted to meet me.
Lily, we can't have this conversation unless you go find that bill. Oh my god.
Show me the bill. Pull it up on your little backdrop.
Actually, no. Fuck it. I'll give you it because it's actually from Donald Trump, right? So, I'm gonna ask you some things and like just tell me like this is from Donald Trump's bill, Agenda 47, and I'm gonna ask you like if you agree with it, right, and see if it works. So like 1,500 extra border agents. Do you agree with that?
No.
You don't want 1,500 extra border agents at the border to catch people?
I think we should just close the fucking border.
That's not how that works. That would kill our economy. Okay.
How would that kill our economy?
Do you agree? Do you agree with like at least like testing for more illegal substances?
Legal. I don't agree with the fact that our money is going.
Haley, are you fucking good? Tip. Thank you so much for the $5 Cash App. Haley, so you don't want illegal substances to stop coming over the border. You don't want more people working at the border. Okay, so do you want more testing facilities at the border?
Sure thing.
So do you want more people working at the border to keep it secure?
Sure. Why
Okay,
not?
so do you want
idiots out
Okay, so
there,
do you
yeah.
want stop talking. Do you want to streamline the process for people to gain citizenship and asylum
I
seeking?
don't know what. Can you stop talking like 80 fucking miles an hour so I can understand what the hell you're saying?
I don't know about you, but everyone else in the comments can understand what I'm saying. You're the one that's not catching up. Okay,
I'm
so
getting ready for my real job. Thank you, though.
this is my real job, and I still make more money than you. So anyway,
Yeah,
like I
by
was saying
being a
before,
fucking
stop talking. No one
dumbass.
cares about Frank. Stop talking. Like I was saying
I think
before,
that's cute.
Frank. No one gives a fuck.
Oh, man,
Frank. No one gives a
actually.
fuck. Frank. No one gives a fuck. So do you want like for us to like appoint more judges to the border to streamline the process for like citizenship and like asylum seekers? And this actually
Sure.
makes it oh damn, Haley, you are a gem, and this is why we shouldn't vote for Donald Trump, because this is actually the bill that he shot down in the House, right? This is a Kamala Harris and Joe Biden bill. You know what I mean?
My
Miss Frank,
point
Miss
is not
Frank,
to
Miss
sit
Frank,
here-
Miss Frank, your xenophobia will not survive here. Your xenophobia will not survive here, Miss Frank.
What
All
the
right,
fuck is wrong
you
with you?
are
You really, like,
Miss
what do you
Frank.
think you're
No,
doing? You're
because
fucking
that's
people.
actually fucking crazy. Okay, Miss Frank, that's actually fucking insane. You just agreed to the border bill of 2024, which is it's Biden. That's Joe Biden, and it was shot down twice in the House under this guy's call. You want to know why, Hallie? Because he wants to play off of your racism and xenophobia so he can win an election.
Again, you cannot call me racist. I'm not.
You
racist.
are, though, but you are. He wants to play off of the fact that you're scared of brown people.
My boyfriend's black, but okay, thank you.
Oh!
I'm scared of them. It's been fucking.
Get the fuck off my live and go to work. Go to
I
your real
will.
job.
Thank you.
Go to your real job. Ooh. Ooh. Oh dear. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. When are they not, chat? When are their boyfriends not black men? Hey, sorry. Hi, how old are you?
I'm 30. How old are you?
I'm 22. So are you voting for Donald Trump?
I've actually never voted, honestly, truthfully.
Are you voting for Donald Trump?
What was that?
Are you voting for Donald Trump?
I haven't decided yet, actually.
Okay, so then I'm not going to convince you. Get off my life, please. This is not the place for Phil Bros and debate.
Well, I actually wanted to set this fact straight on some of the stuff that you say.
What did I say?
Well, you say that anybody that would consider voting for Trump is racist when, not.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. So what you're gonna do?
I mean, you said that people are scared of.
Yeah. Anyway, off rip. Already didn't know what the fuck I said. Let's go on to the next person. We're not doing that. Off rip. I didn't say that. Off rip. I didn't say that. Let's go on to the next person, y'all. Let's go on to the next person. Quite an aggressive person. Actually, my favorite quote, my favorite quote from James Baldwin is to be a black person in this country is to be an enraged all the time. And that's exactly what I am. Hi, how old are you?
I'm 25.
Cool. Are you voting for Donald Trump?
Oh, hell no. Kamala Harris
I think I saw you in the
day.
comments. But yeah, I appreciate you. I got to move on, but I'm looking for Trump supporters. I do appreciate you, babe.
Okay.
Let's go on to the next person, y'all. Give it a second. We'll get some more debates. And remember, y'all, we are just looking for some debates. Hi, how old are you?
I'm 26.
And are you voting for Donald Trump?
Yep.
Why is that? Thank you all so much for the gift. Thank you for the roses, Robert. I appreciate you. So yeah, why are you voting for Trump?
I think the world was a better place. The USA was a better place when he was in office.
The U.S. what you feel like is not reflective of the reality. And that's not enough to vote for a candidate for. It's just not.
What do you think good that Kamala did in the past 4 years?
It's Kamala.
Whatever.
It's not whatever. We're not going to continue the conversation so you can say her name correctly. If you, I'm not going to lie to you. Hey, baby, I'm not going to lie to you. If you are so insubordinate that you even refuse to be corrected on how to pronounce a person's name, you do not have the intellect to be able to engage in a political conversation. You just don't.
Okay, whatever. That's what you think.
If you agree with that, then let's go on to the next person. Because it's not if the refusal to give her basic personhood. Hi, how old are you?
Hi, I'm turning 18 in a few days.
That's not enough. You're 17. Let's go on to the next person. Come back in 3 days. Let's go on to the next person. I appreciate you though. Come back in 3 days though. Absolutely not. It's really not that deep. If you are so insubordinate that you would refuse to say her name. And this is why I don't like watching a lot of other people's lives, because they just kind of let people mispronounce her name, and it's really weird. You should not continue the conversation. Hi, how old are you?
I am 56.
Cool. Are you voting for Donald Trump?
I'm voting for Trump.
All right. And so why is that?
He's just great. He's great. He ran a great presidential 4 years before, and Kamala's just a chameleon.
It's Kamala.
Well, Caramel's a chameleon, whatever.
All right, let's go on to the next person. That shit's weird. That shit is weird. That shit is weird. That shit is weird. Someone said Mama Todd. Not too much. That shit is weird. But she don't got a lot of time left, so we're not gonna worry about that. Hi, how old are you?
35.
Are you voting in America?
No, but if I was, it would definitely be Trump.
Oh, you're wilding, but that's why your ass is in Ireland now. Let's go on to the next person. Your leprechaun ass. My fucking life. Hi, how old are you?
21.
Cool. Are you voting for Donald Trump?
I am.
Why is that?
There's a lot more he's done. Can I ask you why you're voting for
Name what he's
her?
done, please. Name some things you agree with.
There's people out there just getting abortions just because that
Trump has paid for 8 abortions.
abortions that needed done. He doesn't want.
No, it's abortions
Okay,
from cheating
so-
on his wives.
No. Can you pull that up
All right.
right now? And can you tell me what she's done? Or what she is planning on doing, or what she said in any debate she's been in?
Any debate? She's only been in one debate, baby.
Okay, and so what'd she say? What'd she say she was gonna do?
Right. So
Not
there's
a damn thing. She was trying
Right,
to
so there's a
defend herself the whole
$25,000.
time.
Let's stop talking. You don't read. There's a $25,000 like help on their down payments for first-time home buyers. There is the protection on a woman's right to choose, of which you disagree with for some reason. I don't fucking know why. There is the fact that she's not a rapist, racist felon. That's one thing she went over in the debate.
He's not racist. He's helped more black people.
Oh, who?
Let's be serious.
No, let's be serious. Actually, let's actually be
More
serious.
black people are voting for Trump than white
No.
people.
Black people have historically been voting
more black
Democrat.
people are voting for Trump.
Okay. Anyway, like I was saying before, no. The black community historically votes Democrat.
Black community community is going for
There's
Trump.
absolutely no way she's sitting here talking to a black person.
I
and
am
she's
telling
like,
you,
I
yes,
actually
as,
know more.
as I have a black child, yes.
I feel like
I am going to defend.
You're
yes,
still not black.
Yes.
Whoa. Your
okay,
black
I'm
child
not black. I
can't
have a
vote.
light-skinned child. I'm around black community.
What the
I know
fuck
what
is
yeah, I know what's
on?
going on.
What the fuck is
It's
going on?
people like you that is wrong with the generation.
Oh my God.
You're up here defending someone that cannot tell you shit that they're doing.
Bree, you're tokenizing your child that probably can't even walk yet. Anyway, so
Right.
Bree.
My child can talk.
Bree, how many continents are there and which one are you on right now?
You're asking so many.
Brianna, just
things
answer that
does not
question.
matter. No, I
Just,
don't have
Brianna,
to answer that. I'm asking you a
just
question.
really quickly.
And you can't
just
tell
really
me
quickly.
what she's doing.
I can tell you
can't
exactly
tell me
what she's doing, but I just need you to answer this
You can't tell me what she's doing. Like I said, you're just another one of the people that has something.
The fact that you can't answer the question that I just asked you shows me your kid. I hope that he got some people that give a shit about him. Also, I already answered your question. Let's go on to the next person. But also, here's the thing. Since most of his voter base are like non-college educated people, people who are from lower income places, people who typically are not able to answer the question of how many continents there are, and given the stats that are present amongst particularly black men in this country, not surprised. Because it's not black women. It's not a lot of black women. Anyway, hi, how old are you?
26.
Cool. Are you voting for Donald Trump? And it's not even a racist thing. That's literally what the stats say. Are you voting for Donald Trump?
Yep.
Why is that?
Well, because factually, it was a safer place to live in this country. There was less illegal immigrants coming in, and everything was a lot cheaper. That is
Where's the source that there were less immigrants coming in? Because I don't know. Because that's not what border protection says.
Okay. Well, going back to what you were speaking about with Haley before.
Oh, no. Angela, can you provide a source? Because that's not what border protection says.
Okay. All right. So let me know what that is.
Right. So let me go ahead and grab this for you. I just want to know where you got this information from. Because you can't just make things up and then I say, I disagree, and then you go, prove me wrong. That's a fallacy. So can you go ahead and provide me with like where you got that information from?
I want you to tell me.
No, the burden of proof is on you.
Okay. No, go ahead and explain it.
Angela, you made the positive claim.
Okay. Well,
right. So the person who makes the positive claim, the burden of proof is on you. You cannot just make a claim and then I say, I disagree with that. And then you go prove me wrong. That is a fallacy. I just said, I disagree with you. So I would say you asking me,
it doesn't mean it's wrong.
Angie, you asking me to wipe your ass for you is a fallacy. Okay. You cannot just make things up and then go, well, you need to prove my claim wrong. I already don't know what you're going off of. I cannot prove you wrong if I don't know what you're citing.
Okay, how about the murders that are like going on?
Well, immigrants are less likely to commit violent crime than natural born citizens. They've like multiple crime statistics have gone over this. This is demonstrably false. Can you provide me with the first stat in which you got from that immigration was less under Trump?
Okay. Well, no. So.
Okay, so then I don't. Well, then why did you make that claim? I can actually give you some time to go find
I'm not
one.
sitting in front of a computer right now. I'm just having a conversation with you. Why can't you?
You're not sitting in front of You're not sitting in front of a computer right now, but you're holding one in your hand. You're holding a supercomputer in your hand right now. You can take some time and go find a source that corroborates what you're saying. So can you go ahead and find that for me?
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you. Bust the move, chat. No, do it right now. Oh, she left. Let's go on to the next person. Well, I was getting excited. I thought we were going to start dancing. Anyway, hi, how old are you? Oh, let's go on to the next person, y'all. Give it a second. We'll get some more debates in. Y'all, if you do want to support me, Cash App, Venmo, to buy. I'm going to give them reparations. A lot of racism coming out today. It's all right. No, it's not. Hi, how old are you?
I'm 35.
Are you voting in America?
No, I'm not. No, but I want to know
immediately. Let's go on to the next person, y'all. Give it a second. That's why you're in Ireland. Let's go on to the next person, y'all. Give it a second. W Ireland. W Scott. Hi, how old are you? W Scotland.
24.
Cool. Are you voting for Donald Trump? Thank you for the gifts, y'all.
Anyone with a fucking brain is voting for Donald Trump, bro.
What, dude? Watch your mouth. What, dude? Watch your fucking mouth, dude. Anyway, why are you voting for Trump?
Why would I vote for fucking Kamala Harris, bro?
It's Kamala Harris, though.
I don't give a shit,
But
dog.
you should give a shit, dog.
I don't give a fuck.
But you should give a shit, though.
The Don, bro.
All right, lad, we're voting for Turnip. All right, Turnip.
I'm voting for the Don, bro.
Anyway.
I got a fucking brain.
Damn, that's so crazy. Name one policy from both sides. Damn, he left. God damn it. We gotta go to the next person. These people are so unserious. I can't. These people are so unserious. I can't. They're so funny, dude. They're so funny. Hi, oldie. Also, you guys, I'm gonna be on a Jubilee video soon. And I have to fly from coast to coast. So if you want to sponsor me, Cash App, Venmo in the bio. Shit. Anyway, hi, how old are you?
Beautiful. Listen, I'm 48. Listen, I don't even know how I got on here, but I love you. I see you on Johnny's. I watch you guys all night. Okay, keep shooting their asses down, please.
Oh, damn! Thank you, baby.
I love you, beautiful.
I appreciate you, mama.
I'm watching.
8 down. See, I saw she was too pretty. I was like, that's why I clicked on her specifically because I was like, ain't no way a beautiful black woman is voting for Trump. I was about to cry. Serafina, thank you so much for the swan. I was about to cry, but hey, look, they never let me down. Leanne, thank you so much for the sub. Yo, all my Anns, I love you. As a fellow Ann myself. Hi, how old are you?
Hi, I'm 27.
Cool, are you voting for Donald Trump?
I think maybe, yeah.
Why is that? W gifters, yo.
I think that the 70 billion that they gave to Ukraine and all the money they give to Israel, I would hope that they would be spending it on American citizens. So
yeah, so what liquid cash do we give to Ukraine?
Well, we provide them with weapons and bombs. So we
Is that money?
Pay the money to Boeing and Raytheon and all those.
That's not billions though.
Weapons well, 200 billion to Ukraine and then almost over 20 billion to Israel. Weapons, yeah.
Right, but you don't care about Israel though because Trump wants to give them more money, so you don't care about this.
No, he wants to end Ukraine.
Terrence, thank you so much for the $10 reparations. I appreciate you. Yeah, no, what I'm talking about is regarding the fact that, like, yeah, we're not giving liquid cash to Ukraine. We're giving them money in weaponry, right? Old weapons that we have. Stop talking, please, Yasmin. So it's not liquid cash, but also, Anna, thank you so much for the $20 for the Jubilee fund. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. So no, but also you don't care about the funding to Israel because Donald Trump wants to give them more money. If any, please stop talking. I actually don't give a fuck.
So they print money to give.
Anyway,
to
like I was saying before, I actually super don't give a fuck. Like I was saying before, I don't know why you interrupted me. Donald Trump's main critique of Biden with his work in the Middle East is that he's not giving Israel enough money. So you voting for Donald Trump would make no sense because he wants to fund them more. But anyway, I don't know what your geographical connections would have anything to do with this, but you can go ahead and do that. You can go ahead and go over that.
Oh, sorry.
All
yeah,
connected
I
would
was
have anything
just.
to do with this, but oh my fucking god, TikTok! You have an echo. You need to scroll. You need to scroll.
Oh,
to
sorry.
Your,
Yeah.
you need to scroll to your homepage and then come back because it's I don't know what's been wrong with the app lately. You have to scroll to your homepage and then come back. Does it kick people now when they scroll to their homepage? Does it kick people now? Like, I don't know why it does that all of a sudden. I don't know why it does that. I don't know why it does that, y'all. It used to not do that. Anyway, hi, how old are you?
Hi, I'm 24.
Okay, are you voting for Donald Trump?
Hell no, I ain't voting for Donald Trump. What
okay, thank you. I appreciate you. Y'all remember, we are just looking to speak to people who are MAGA. We are just looking to speak to people who are voting for Donald Trump, you guys. But in the meantime, y'all, double tap that screen. Thank you all so much for being here, by the way. Hi, how old are you?
Hi, I'm 40 years old.
Cool. Are you voting for Donald Trump?
Hell no.
Okay, let's go on to the next person, y'all. Give it a second, please. Please don't make it be so that a Trump supporter can follow directions better than you. Don't do that. Let's not do that. Also, thank you guys for the gifts. You're being insanely generous today. I do appreciate you. Hi, how old are you?
39.
Okay, are you voting for Donald Trump?
I am.
And why is that?
Just because I feel like when he was president, our country felt safer.
Are you white?
Correct.
Okay, so opinion denied. So what evidence do you have that it was safer? Adrienne, thank you so much for the $5 Venmo for Jubilee. Thank you so much. So can you go ahead and provide the source that it was safer? Like what stats?
I'm not talking about safer in regards to anything other than as World War III seems to be approaching.
How did World War II start?
Because of Nazis in Germany?
Yeah, but how did it start though? Because Nazis existed before World War II.
Right. Germany created that situation.
No, but how did it start though? But how did World War II start?
What do you mean, how did it start?
What marked the beginning of World War II?
The fact that...
What marked the beginning of World War II was the invasion of Poland. What marked the beginning of World War I?
I don't understand what you're talking about.
The assassination of some weird French guy. Right. So, okay. So you don't know how either of these two world wars began. You have no idea how World War III will begin. If anything, we are closer to it if we allow for countries like Russia to be able to invade and take... Stop talking, Tara.
No, first of all, it's Tara.
Tara, whatever the fuck. Okay, you don't care. Like I was saying before, when we allow for larger countries, like Russia, to invade Ukraine, that is what causes things like World War III to start, because that's quite literally how World War II began. Right? That's how that began. So stop bringing up World War III. You're scaring yourself. Okay. That's not how world wars happen. Okay, world wars don't work like that. You're scaring yourself. You don't know how the first two began. You don't know. Brianna, thank you so much for the $5 cash up. I appreciate you. So yeah, you feeling safe. Also, you're a white tea woman. I want to make this really clear to you. The point of this country is to make you feel safe. So you feeling safe is likely at the detriment of other groups to make you feel safe.
I can't have a discussion with you.
Sorry.
You can't let me...
Tara, you have an echo. You have an echo. Wait, I'm going to drop you. Can you re-request real quick? Because you have an echo. I'm going to drop you real quick, then re-request. I'm going to drop you. Tara, re-request real quick because you had an echo. Or whatever the fuck. Tara? I don't know how to pronounce her name. Savannah, thank you so much for the $10 cash app for the Jubilee expenses. I appreciate you. And John, thank you so much for the $20 cash app. And O'Neill, thank you for the $5 cash app. Damn. Violet with the $5 cash app. Shit. Thank you. Wow. I'm not seeing her in the guest request. Jesse with the $9 cash app. Oh my God. Arnett with the fucking shit. With the $20 cash. Guys. Fuck. Thank you. Holy shit. You guys are being insanely fucking generous. Thank you so much.
Hello.
Thank you so much. W gifters. Thank you. Hi, how old are you?
I'm 26.
Are you voting for Donald Trump?
I just wanted to say something without political bias at all.
Yeah,
Is that okay?
that's impossible. You're not God. So
No. Let's just.
There's no such thing as being able to say something without political bias. That's impossible. You're a person. You have bias inherently by
I'm
existing.
not about to speak on politics, first of all.
Then if it's not about politics, then I don't want to hear from you.
Yeah. And this is what I wanted to talk about, is how you're treating people that
Let's
come
go
in.
on to the next person. I need a thing for that $20 cash app. $20 cash app. Yeah, DT, thank you for the sub. All right, Tara. Yeah, so you feeling safe? You're a white tea woman. That is not enough, because likely the safety of white tea. And Riley, thank you so much for the $5 cash app for the Venmo for Go Kamala. Thank you so much. Yeah, like the safety of white tea people typically comes at the expense of non-white tea people. So you saying that you feel safe? No. Okay. So yeah. So what policies do you agree with? Because you feeling some way is not indicative of a good president.
I'm talking, if you would let me finish a sentence that I had said. I'm trying to have a calm conversation with you. I don't want to fight with you. I'm just telling you from the aspect of that Trump, when he's in office, he creates peace by having strength in the office. People are not afraid of Biden in the office.
What is indicative of peace?
Russia is going to cross those lines with Ukraine because they know Biden's not going to do anything about it. That's just
Biden did do something about it. That's why Ukraine pushed them back. Anyway, so are you? So what is we are? What is indicative of peace?
What do you mean? I'm saying
what is indicative, Tara? What is it, Tara? What is indicative?
First of all,
Tara. What is indicative? Whatever. What is indicative of peace?
You can't say people are saying Kamala's name wrong, and then you can't have.
I've been saying your name right. It's Tara.
You were saying Tara.
Because I didn't know how to pronounce your name.
Right, and I corrected it.
And now I'm saying it. Stop crying. And now I'm saying it. Stop crying.
I'm not crying.
Pilar, thank you so much for the $20 cash app for coming to your city, W. Yeah, so what is indicative of peace?
When there's no wars going on.
What do you mean that there were no wars? There were no wars. So the Yemenis wars didn't happen? Yemeni children starving to death didn't happen? Him bombing more Middle Eastern countries than Obama didn't happen? Or is it only war when the countries are able to fight back? And that's when you feel safest?
He created peace in Israel. His Jewish...
Israel is not the world.
I understand that. It is our only...
Then why are you citing one country as if they have control over the world?
In the Middle East, the reason why we are united with Israel is because it's the only Western sort of civilization in the Middle East. They're the only ones.
I don't give a fuck.
Values as us in there. So that is.
But I don't care. That's not peace, though. That doesn't mean that we had peace.
You actually took the time to see what he did when he was in office.
I did.
Israel? Did you do the research?
Israel is not the entirety of the Middle East, Tara.
I understand.
Then stop bringing up. Why are you bringing up Israel? This doesn't matter. They're literally like, what are you talking about?
And it is one of the things that is going on currently.
But that is not peace, Tara. He was still bombing Middle Eastern countries and causing for millions of Yemeni children to starve to death.
No. I'm sorry, but that is absolutely not true. He did
this is true.
Really hard to work on policies to keep that whole.
Name the policy.
His son-in-law did all those peace treaties.
Name the policy.
Okay, let me find.
Stop.
Girl, that is super horrible. Going Congress real quick. There's a fly in my room, and when I catch you, Jesse, thank you so much for the $5 cash app. I appreciate you, baby. Thank you so much. W, Jesse. J. Cole, thank you so much for the $5 cash app. Jesse. Anyway, so did you find it? Okay, let's go ahead and grab this. Well, fuck it, I guess.
you the answer. Hello? I just told you what it's called.
Yeah, oh, so if you're outside of the app, I can't hear you.
Well, it's hard to also look at the name. It's called Peace to Prosperity. That's what the treaty is called.
Peace to Prosperity?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, hold on. And also, I want to ask you, how does this mean peace if people were starving and dying and being bombed to death?
They weren't being bombed to death during that period.
They were. He bombed more people than Obama. That was one of the biggest critiques of Obama, right? That he bombed so many people, and Trump was competing with him.
Obama.
What are you talking about? Trump bombed more people in these Middle Eastern countries than Obama.
I said I had no problem with Obama.
I didn't say that you have a problem with Obama. I am saying that one of the biggest critiques of Obama's administration was that he bombed more people in Middle Eastern countries. Holy fucking shit. Shut the hell up. The critique of Obama was that he was bombing people at such an increased rate. And then Donald Trump came and bombed more people than Obama. Mr. Anonymous, thank you for the $50 Cash App. God damn. Shit. Stop talking and listen next time, okay? Big critique of Obama. He bombs like a lot of people. Trump did more than he did. That's the issue. Okay? So how did this broker peace? Because brokering peace between a couple countries is not peace. That is not peace in the world. Like, I can grant you all of this, but to extend it to the entire world is fucking asinine. Angela, thank you for the $10 Cash App. Jesus. Asinine behavior. You're muted, by the way, Tara. Or Tara. I don't know. I don't remember which one it was. I'm sorry. You're muted, sis. Isn't this the bill that... Oh my fucking God, bro. If anything, this bill calls for peace to be less likely to happen, right? Because the bill... This is the bill... Holy fuck, Tara. This is the bill that quite literally left out...
2 seconds to
Tara,
look it
stop
up.
talking, Tara. Stop talking. This is the bill that literally left out, like, Palestinian, like, as a country, right? It allowed for, like, Israel to, like, settle within the West Bank. It allowed for... It just completely ignored the sovereignty of, like, Palestine as a whole. This did not broker peace. If anything, it did the opposite. It did the fucking opposite. It was biased to Israelis. What the fuck are you talking about? It had no Palestinian input. It made it worse. It made the problem worse. You're lying. You just came up here and fucking lied.
I'm not lying. I had 2 seconds to look up something.
Then how about take 30,
30,
Tara. Take fucking 30. Take 30. That it brokered peace. Get the fuck out of my life. Peace? Since when would you ever find yourself to be peaceful and you're ignoring entire countries and allowing for Israel to sit inside them like it's a girl? I don't know. Is it Ziola? Thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate you, babe. Hi, how old are you?
I'm 39. Sorry, Jesus Christ.
Okay, are you voting for Donald Trump?
I am.
And why is that?
I honestly loathe politics. It brings out the evil in people, and I think that we are nitpicking one another and wasting energy and time.
I don't care about this hippie talking point. Why
I'm not a hippie dog either way. I'm voting for Trump because I don't feel as though any country would respect Kamala as president. I feel like
it's Kamala. Amanda, it's Kamala, first of all. And also, why do you feel like they won't respect her?
Because half of the countries don't respect women in general.
Oh, that's not. So you shouldn't be able to vote?
Never answers anything.
Amanda, there's absolutely no fucking way that you're saying this and you're talking about, and you're a woman talking about voting. You know what? I'm going to say this one thing to you. It really doesn't fucking matter whether or not they respect her as a woman, she will be in the most powerful seat in the world, and it's either they respect her or their people don't eat.
Understandable.
Okay?
But
So
I'm
get
saying,
the fuck out of my life with this misogynoir. You're talking about the strength of America and whether or not other countries are going to respect America, and you're a woman that can vote. Jinx, thanks so much for the sub. You're a woman that can vote. It's like people like you who come up on my lives. You come up here and you talk. You talk, especially if you're in a marginalized group. Your baby's loud. Especially when you're in a marginalized group, you come up here and you're talking off of the backs of people who had the guts to do exactly what you don't have the guts to do. Because it was people like you, right? Back in the day when women were fighting for their sovereignty, right? Or for their suffrage, that people like you said this exact same thing. This exact same thing. And now you're here from their rights. Know your fucking place. Anyway, hi, how old are you? The fuck?
I'm 27, but I don't want to take too much of your time. I just found you when you were arguing with that other girl, Sabrina, and I just want to say I love you. I'm so glad I found you.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you, my love.
My whole afternoon. Bye.
I appreciate you, my love. Thank you so much for being here. All right, let's go on to the next person. Remember, we are looking to debate with some people who are voting MAGA. Y'all double tap that screen. Thank you all so much for being here, by the way. What time did I go live? I think it's saying live to maybe like 6 p.m. Hi, how old are you?
Oh, I'm sorry. That was the accident. My baby did that.
All right. Let's go on to the next person. Y'all give it a second. We'll get some more debates and y'all double tap that screen. We got like 3 hours left on the live, y'all. Thank you all so much for being here. I do appreciate you. Hi, how old are you?
I'm 20.
Cool. Are you voting for Donald Trump?
I sure am.
And why is that? Thank you for the gifts, y'all.
Because Trump's gonna make America great again.
All right. So can you stop speaking in like, I don't know what it is, like cult speech? Can you just say like actual sentences, please?
How do you pronounce her name? Kamala?
Kamala.
Kamala. She's an immigrant herself. She's going to let all the immigrants over here.
Kamala Harris is not an immigrant.
She is. She wasn't born in America.
She was. She was born in Oakland, California.
She was not.
She was. Her mother was not born in America. Her father wasn't born in America. Kamala Harris was born in Oakland, California.
So why are you voting for her?
I voted for her because she's not a rapist, racist felon. That is also a fraudster. I'm voting for her because, just character-wise, she's also not that. She's not a felon. I don't think felons should hold political office. There's also the fact that given her time as vice president, she is quite literally, by virtue of the Constitution, the best vice president we've ever had. Given the fact that she has set the record as the vice president with the most tie-breaking votes. Also, she has 20 years of a political resume under her belt. Given the fact that she herself has a habit of, instead of attacking the people who commit crimes, like the right likes to attack immigrants for some reason, just trying to seek a better life. Instead of attacking those people, she instead gets to the root problem, right? She's shown her habit of doing this, even all the way back in like 2005, where she spearheaded the Back on Track program. Do you know what that is?
No.
Okay, so the Back on Track program is, instead of putting people in jail for low level nonviolent illegal substance crimes, she would instead put them into rehabilitation programs. Because she realized that people who commit these crimes, which are typically black and brown men, the people who typically commit these crimes are not doing it because they're bad people and they want to commit these crimes. They're doing it because they're trying to make a life for themselves and their families, and it's typically a crime of desperation, right? So instead of putting these people in prisons and ruining their entire lives, and so like from onward, after they're in prison, she would instead put them into rehabilitation programs where she would train them on how to get a job, fix their credit, and then at the end of the program, expunge all of their records to make sure and solidify the fact that they're able to get a job. And by doing this, she lowered recidivism in her state by 40%. It was at 50, now it's at 10, right? So she did the exact same thing with like immigration, like her job that the right and conservatives like to call the border czar. That's not a real fucking thing in the government. That's not a real governmental title. Her job was appointed to her by President Joe Biden, which she was told to go and find out why people were making such a dangerous, why people were making such a dangerous trek to our border just to die. And her job was to sustain funding, and she did exactly that. She sustained billions of dollars in funding for these Central American countries. And she was able to lower the rate in which people were coming over and leaving their countries to come and die at our border. So let's go on to the next person, y'all. Did y'all hear KSI's new song? Trash. Hi, how old are you?
50.
Cool. You voted for Donald Trump?
No, I'm voting for Kanye West.
Gross. Let's go on to the next person, y'all. The anti-Semite? Oh my god. Let's go on to the next person. Imagine being an anti-Semite in 2024. Gross. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Like, what are we in the fucking 30s? Anyway, hi, how old are you?
Hi, I'm
Riley? So all Palestine supporters? Oh, not that one. No, that's false. There's a fly in my room, and when I catch you, Ricky, when I catch you. Hi, how old are you? All right, let's go on to the next person, y'all. Oh my God, Eli, thank you so much. Eli Rodriguez, thank you so much for the $20 Cash App. Thank you so much. W in the chat for the gifters. Yo, let me say something. You guys.
Yo, big nasty Gloria from Madagascar looking ass dirty.
Gloria was fine as fuck, bro. Gloria was fine as fuck. But let's go on to the next person. It sounds like I just cooked you and you got angry. Let's go on to the next person. I had the chat when I told you I had the biggest crush on Gloria. Holy fuck. The biggest crush on Gloria, dude. Hi, how old are you?
20.
Are you at the airport?
Sorry, I can't hear you. What was that?
Are you at the airport right now?
No, I'm at my job, real job.
Oh,
where you
real
work?
job?
Yeah, where you work and you make money and you go to job like an 8 to 5. Do you know what that is?
Oh, that sounds ghetto.
Or does your
Anyway.
fat ass just sit in the chair?
My fat ass sits in the chair.
Yeah.
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 My fat ass sits in the chair and makes more.
Promoting Kamala Harris. Are you a fucking idiot?
No.
Because I don't know a single person that's voting for her.
If you live in Hickville, then yeah, probably.
Yeah, where is that?
I don't know, somewhere in the South.
Okay. Okay, in the South?
Yeah.
Girl, nobody in the South's voting for her.
I mean, way down south in the land of traders, rattlesnakes, alligators, you know?
Okay. Why are you voting for her?
Weird vibes. Thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate you. Yeah, I'm voting for. Did you hear the last conversation I had with the other person?
No. What was it?
Okay. All right, big girl. Put your listening gear on. Matter of fact, put a 1 in the chat if you're in Texas right now, or Tennessee, or Kentucky, or Mississippi, Massachusetts, all these states, and you're voting for Kamala Harris. Put a 1 in the chat right now. Anyway. Yeah, I'm voting for Kamala Harris because, first of all, can you mute your mic real quick? Because the wind.
Of course, girly.
Thank you, baby. Mwah. Thank you. Anyway, so I'm voting for Kamala Harris because she's not a rapist, racist, felon. Camille.
Trump isn't a racist.
Shut the hell up, Amanda.
He's not.
Shut Camille. Camille, I'm, whoa, dude. Holy fuck. Camille, like, I'm gonna cry. Wait. Fuck. Oh shit. Camille, thank you for the cash app. Holy fuck, I just paid for my fucking place. Okay, sorry. Camille, fuck, I don't know why that made me cry. Fuck, just thank you for the $250 for the real job. Fuck, I'm so sorry. Oh my god. Fuck. Fuck, thank you. Fuck, I'm so sorry. Holy shit, dude. That just like, first of all, that just straight up paid for for one of my plane tickets. So thank you. Holy shit. So thanks. Oh, fuck. Holy shit. Oh my God. Thank you so much. Oh, fuck. Oh my God. Thank you. Hi, how are you? Are you driving right
44. Yeah.
No! Let's go on to the next person. You can't be driving on my live. It's TikTok TOS. Please get off your phone when you're driving. I hope I didn't just cry out one of my, Okay, sorry. Fuck. That was, If anyone knows, I'm so sorry, chat, but W Camille in the chat. I want 300 W Camille's in the chat. Camille just paid for one of my plane tickets. Fuck. Hold on. Lord have mercy. How old are you? Hello? Alright, let's go on to the next person, y'all. Give it a sec, we'll get some more debates in. Fuck. It's a BK Whopper. Get the fuck out of here. You gotta go. Sorry, chat. Sometimes it's been a rough week, so sometimes the love and support really gets to me. Hi, how old are you? Oh, let's go on to the next person. Fuck, y'all. Damn. Shit. Hi, how old are you?
23.
Are you voting for Donald Trump?
No, I just wanted to come in here and just wonder why are you voting for Kamala Harris?
Just go sit and listen, and then then you'll find out. I appreciate you though. Let's go on to the next person. Y'all give it a second. We will get some more debates in. Remember, y'all, we are just looking for people who are voting for Trump. I think I just cried out one of my contacts. No, I didn't. That hoe just dry. She just dry, chat. She just real dry. Hi, how old are you?
Old enough.
Okay, so are you voting for Trump?
Yes, ma'am.
And why is that?
Because there's still a bunch of people like you out there.
A bunch of people like me, better than you?
No, just sitting on their ass all day without.
A lot of ass to sit on. It's a lot of ass to sit on. I got it. Look, let me say something. I be about to fall
trying
back.
to get empathy from people, lying all day.
Lying?
Not
what lie
running.
did I tell?
Go
Not
get a
running?
job. Go get a gym
This is
membership.
my job. I don't want a gym membership.
Go get a better wig.
I
A
have
wig
a
that
wig.
makes you stand up like a
Are you
black.
gonna- are you
like
gonna
a
pay
black
for
girl
it?
that you are.
Are you gonna
Stop
pay
getting
for it?
straight up wigs from white people. Look, you look like a white
You
person.
think we're
without
buying
wig.
white people hair?
You look like a white person without wig.
White people hair? White people hair?
On top of that, you said.
Girl,
on top of that, you said, "Oh,
girl,
go
you just
read."
ruined the
You don't even
moment.
read. You don't even. You
Ain't
couldn't
nobody
even
buying
mention.
no.
You couldn't even mention.
Fucking hell, dude. Oh my God. AC Peptides with the $400 Cash App, dude. Guys, I can't. Guys? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? $400? You guys are looking for Brianna with $100? Guys, I can't. Guys, I can't fucking. Please. Holy shit. Chris with the $50. Fuck. Guys, I couldn't. Brianna with $200. Okay. Everyone, that is more than enough. Okay. That is more than enough. Thank you. Holy shit. That is more than enough for my flight. Thank you so much. I didn't think. That is more than enough. Thank you. That is more than enough. Really? Thank you. Brianna with the $10. Thank you. Genuinely. Fuck. Thank you so much. That is more than enough for my trip. Thank you. I don't even know. I don't know what else to say. But thank you so much. Thank you so much. I didn't think I'd have enough, but that is more than enough. Thank you so much. Thank you. Holy fuck. Oh my God. Thank you so much. Thank you so fucking much. And if any of you guys didn't know already, Jubilee invited me onto their show, and it's a lot of money to get all the way to LA and Ben with the fucking $25. Thank you. So, it's, this is more than enough. I don't like crying on my live, but thank you. Thank you so much. Fuck the gifts. Thank you. Michael, the $20. Thank you. Thank you all for the gifts and all the donations. I'm sorry if I don't, they're all coming in so fast. If I don't get to you, I'm so sorry. I will send you a message. Thank you so much. Genuinely. Hi, how old are you?
I'm back. So Kamala's going to let all the immigrants over here, give them free health care. What are we doing for our own people? And she's going to let immigrants come over here.
What's wrong with letting immigrants come over here? Calvert, thank you for $5 cash up. Thank you.
Why would you let immigrants come over here?
You're an immigrant.
You're an immigrant.
I am.
I bet. That's why
so what's wrong with that?
That's why you're going for Kamala, right?
What's wrong with that? Immigrants literally boost the economy. They make up 40% of our economy. Right? Immigrants make it like immigrants putting more into the economy than they take out is why you're able to get health care.
So
you do know that, right?
If you let immigrants come over here, how many years ago?
We have always let immigrants come over here.
Yes, they have to be legal though. They have to have
no fucking shit.
Card.
So you saying that like she's letting
them come over here for free.
Okay, so I'm gonna explain to you. Okay, now I gotta lock back in. You just ruined the fucking moment.
2024. Let's go.
It's like they're in a fucking call. Shut the fuck up. Anyway, like I was saying before, you just ruined the whole fucking moment. Now I gotta lock back in. Fuck. Diane, thank you for the $25 gas app. Damn. Okay, lock back in. Anyway, fuck. The lady with the $25. I'm gonna get to y'all. Shit, Stefan. Damn! Okay, the $20 cash app. Thank you. Fuck! Jess! Damn! With the $20 cash app. Damn! Just wait a minute. Everybody wait. Let me just shit on this.
What's your bedroom?
Stop
Dirty
talking.
ass bedroom.
Yeah, you wish. Okay. Anyway, like I was saying before. With the flowers on it? Anyway, like I was saying before, W gifters in the chat. Like I was saying before, yeah, so I don't know if y'all know this, right? And I'm going to go ahead and explain this to y'all because I genuinely don't think you understand. So if a country is letting immigrants in, that means that those immigrants are legal. That means those are legal immigrants, right? It is a contradiction to say that a country is letting in illegal immigrants. You're an illegal immigrant. It's giving Mayflower. Okay, so let's not, you didn't have any paperwork. You know what I mean? So let's actually be so fucking for real, okay? So if a person is illegal, that means that the country is explicitly not letting them into the country. But if you are saying that they are letting immigrants into the country, that means that these immigrants are legal. Okay? Oh shit, I didn't mean to meet you. Anyway. So yeah, what's wrong with letting immigrants into the country? Because immigrants make up 40% of our economy, and they literally benefit you and me because they take less than they put in.
What has Kamala done in the last 3.5 years she's been in office? She
is the most tie-breaking votes of any vice president in American history, as well as the fact that she was able to address the immigration crisis going on within Central America by stabilizing the Central American countries in which these immigrants are coming from, and therefore lowering the rate in which they're trying to come over the border, right? Because people are not going to leave countries that are stable, like economic-wise. Alicia, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate you. Like, that's what she did. That's what she did. So like by virtue of the Constitution, she is literally the best vice president we've ever had. Nadi, thank you so much for the galaxy. Also, thank you all so much for the gifts. You guys, extremely generous. Thank you.
I'll be back, sweetheart.
You'll be back when you read something. I got you though. I'll be waiting. I love you all so much. Who wants to be number 25? Hi, how old are you?
I'm 32.
Holy fuck. Hey, thank you for the whale diving. Thank you so much. WK in the chat. W gifters. Anyway, are you voting for Donald Trump?
I'm not voting.
Okay, let's go on to the next person.
Hold on.
Nope, let's go to the next person. I appreciate you though, but we gotta go on to the next person. I am only looking to speak to people who are voting. I do appreciate you though. Thank you so much for the gifts. Thank you. Thank you, Nighty Nicks. I appreciate you, baby. Let's go on to the next person. Y'all give it a second. We'll get some more debates. So, yo, W gifters. I love you guys too. I love you guys. Why is your name Xenophobia? Hi, how old are you?
Yeah, I'm 21.
Is it Charcity or Sharcity? Thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate you. Are you voting for Donald Trump?
I'm voting for Skibbity Toilet.
W, honestly. I love that series.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. I like the series. Let's go on to the next person. Hey, look. All right. Suddenly, all the cash apps are demanding refunds. Hi, how old are you?
Hey, I'm 34.
Cool. Are you voting for Donald Trump?
Hell no, but I just want to say you the most attractive black woman I've motherfucking seen.
Thank you. I don't know if I should say thank you to that. Let's go on to the next person. I don't know if I should say thank you to that, but I appreciate you. Let's go on to the next person. Oh dear. Okay. Let's go on to the next person. Y'all give it a second. We'll get some more debates in. Y'all, thank you all so much for being here. Really. Hi, how old are you?
52.
Are you voting for Donald Trump?
I am.
And why is that?
Well, to me, it's a binary choice, and Trump is the better of the two.
Obviously, I could deduct that you believe that. The question is why. That is implied within your answer being Trump.
I don't think Kamala has the experience to be president of the United States.
How long has she been a politician?
How long is Kamala?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, how long has Donald Trump been a politician?
Well, this assumes that being a politician makes you a good president.
I didn't say that. You said that she doesn't have the experience. So I'm asking you, how long has Donald Trump been a politician?
I don't think being a politician...
Katie, thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs. W. Katie in the chat? You guys are being extremely fucking generous today. W. Katie? Yeah, so what does it take to be a politician since you know every goddamn thing? You got your degree.
What does it take to
like
be
KD, chat, like the... Excuse me, KD, like the letters.
You're assuming a politician makes a good president. Ronald Reagan...
Presidents are typically politicians. By virtue of them being being president, they are politicians.
Not all great politicians are good presidents.
I didn't say that. You said, hey genius, you said that she doesn't have enough experience. And the way in which we would determine when someone has enough experience as a politician is how long they've been a politician. $100, shut the fuck up. Tori with $100 cash app for the Jubilee fund. Yo. W's in the chat. Yo, shut the hell up. W's in the chat. W's in the chat right now. I want 500 W's in the chat right now. Right now. You guys are fuck, man. God, you're amazing. Shit. God, you're fucking awesome. I love you guys, man. What the fuck? Who else can do shit like this? I'm fucking blessed. Damn. Anyway, what was the fucker you were talking about?
You're equating having experience as a politician equates to being a good president.
What else would equate to being a good president?
Well, just leadership
Mia,
ability.
thank you so much for the $5 cash app, baby. I like you a lot too, baby. Name one thing.
I just said leadership ability.
Oh, so leadership ability regarding what? Like leadership ability is a very vague thing. Like Hitler was a leader.
Executive positions.
What the fuck are you talking about? These are vague concepts. What is true of a leader?
What is true of a leader?
Yeah, Fidel Castro was a leader. Hitler was a leader. Napoleon was a leader.
Certainly, there are bad leaders and good leaders.
Exactly. So, what makes a good leader? Fuck.
Well,
thank you, Duchess, for the sub. I appreciate you. What are the traits of a good leader, dude?
being able to convince people into following your leadership.
Right. So by the polls, Kamala Harris has done that.
By the polls?
Yeah. So they've both been able to do that.
You do realize she got 0 votes in the primary the first time she ran.
She did not get 0 votes. Xenophobe.
I'm sorry, you're right.
Xenobia, thank you so much for the $5.
You got 0.1% or something.
You do right. So historically,
those are the real polls. Those are the real polls.
And you want to know what's crazy? I still don't give a fuck, right? Because here's the thing: most presidents, when they run,
you said that the
I'm
polls
talking about her polls
something.
right now, right? For you to disregard her, stop fucking talking. For you to stop fucking talking. You're biased as shit. For you to somehow all of a sudden disregard her entire presidential campaign, you're insane. You're fucking crazy, okay? And second of all, most presidents run a first time and then fail. Most presidents run a first time and then fail miserably. Donald Trump ran all the way back in the early 2000s and failed miserably. You don't care about this. You cannot also think that this is also that he's also indicative of a good leader, because he did the exact same thing and had the exact same outcome as Kamala Harris. The difference between the two of them is that after she ran that first time, she got an offer to be fucking vice president. And then she became vice president. So in terms of which one's a better leader, it would still be Kamala Harris, because she still got more out of that failure. He got nothing. He got nothing but a couple lawsuits, actually. So, you know, y'all fuck with Clinique. Where's my Clinique at? Anyway, now I'm mute.
So you just said that out of her failure, she became vice president. Out of Trump's failure, where you said he ran before,
he got lawsuits.
He became president.
He got lawsuits.
He won in 2016.
Okay, then you can just say the same thing for Kamala Harris. April, thank you so much for the $20 cash up. Your bias is fucked, right?
His failure led to him being president, not being chosen to be vice president. He actually won an election.
Vice presidents are chosen, and also and presidents and vice presidents are chosen. They're both voted.
You just said that Trump's failure didn't lead to anything. It led to him being a president of the United States.
No, not at all.
Yes.
That did not lead to him being president. Her running, no, it didn't. Like, I'm going to explain this to you. She ran that first time. She left the race because she was offered to be vice president. That did not happen to Donald Trump. He lost. He just lost.
That is false.
That is not false. It's literally how she became vice president.
Excuse me. She dropped out because her polling was so bad. Biden
and then she became vice president.
Right, but you make it sound like she was offered the vice president and then she dropped out. That's not true, and you know it.
No, I'm talking that
that's what you said.
Okay, so are you? What the fuck?
You said she was.
Stop fucking talking. That scared the shit out of me.
You said
that scared the fuck out of me. Thank you. Anyway,
she was offered the vice president and then dropped out. That's not true.
Yeah, I didn't say that. Anyway, like I was saying before, thank you so much, by the way.
You absolutely did.
So can you go ahead? Can you go ahead and tell me how Donald Trump running in 2003 led him to become the president now?
I'm only using it because you said upon Kamala's failure running for president, she became vice president. Then you said Trump's failure got him lawsuits. Trump's failure actually led him to become president.
Yeah, how?
Because he learned from the experience.
What experience? Did he say that to you?
I should
think someone put a $2 for fucks. I appreciate you, baby. Yeah,
from running.
What experience? Because he's failing now, so he clearly didn't learn. He didn't learn enough.
Well, he won in 2016. Seems like he learned something.
Did he forget? Are you saying that he has dementia?
No, but what are you talking about?
Because he's not doing good now.
2024 has not been determined yet.
He's not doing good now in these polls.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that why Kamala's running?
They're literally either tied or she's winning.
Is that why Kamala's running around on a media blitz? Because she's way ahead?
What is a media blitz?
Going on Colbert and The View and doing all these.
What's wrong with that? I thought you guys wanted her to do more interviews, and now she's doing more interviews, and now you guys are complaining about that now?
My point is, if she were way ahead, she wouldn't be doing that. She'd just be sitting back.
Carla, thank you so much for the $20 Venmo. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Admit,
and also, holy fuck, thank you so much for the animal ban. Holy shit! Thank you so much. Also, shut the hell up. That's not how presidency works. You don't know what makes a good leader, and you also don't know what the job of presidency is. You don't know what it makes a good leader. If not over 30 years of political experience is what makes a good leader, you're like, this is degeneracy right now.
Well, you don't have to be a politician to be a good leader. That's false.
I didn't fucking say that, dude. I did not say that. Are you fucking good, dude? Are you good? Are you good?
Excuse me. You're equating her experience as a
Robert, thank you
politician.
for the $10 cash app. No, you are. Oh my God, Mac, you said at the beginning of our conversation that she does not have enough experience. And I said that is demonstrably false because she has 20 years of experience above Trump. 2 decades of experience above Donald Trump.
But is that experience in an executive position?
Oh my gosh, she was DA and in the Senate. Yes, literally yes. Literally, yes.
The DA who prosecutes people is an executive position.
Holy fuck, dude. Are you serious right now? So people who determine whether how much stop fucking no, it's not. So people who determine
yes, it is. The DA is a lawyer.
Anyway, so people like her who determine how long you're mad as fuck. So people, are you talking about a prosecutor or a DA?
Prosecutor. She's a prosecutor.
Anyway, like I was saying before, whatever, what fucking ever.
Well, she was.
So her.
Go ahead.
Anyway, so her. So anyways, like I was saying before, so her being able to determine whether or not like how long people go to jail, prosecuting people for, her being a lawyer, her being like a part of what like the fucking Senate. These are not ideas of good leadership. All of these positions of which she has to be voted into. That's not a good idea. That's not a really.
Well, my point is
all of these positions in which she has to be voted into are not a sign of good leadership.
Again, you're assuming that if you're voted for that
literally, if you're voted for, that means that people trust you and people believe in you, right?
Typically,
but that
doesn't mean you're good. That doesn't mean you're good.
But she was good. She was good.
Well, not
she
at the national level.
Well, of course not. All of her shit was state level. Fuck. What are you talking about?
No, she ran for president.
Right. So her positions before her time as VP was on a state level. Fuck. No shit.
Yes.
But all of these positions
then when she tried to run at a national level, people
you don't care. You don't give a fuck about this because Trump did the same fucking thing. Presidents run for the first time and then lose. You don't care. You don't care about this. Stop bringing up the fact that she lost the first time. You don't care. Trump did the exact same thing. Okay, take it out of your mouth. He did the exact same thing. God damn, you don't care about this.
Well, I do care, but if you're
no, you don't, because you're saying that he did this, but you're not applying that to the you're not giving her the same amount of grace. You're a hypocrite.
This is 2024. This is 2024. I'm not comparing what happened in 2003 to 2016.
Yeah, let's go on to the next person. It's like I'm talking to like a fucking wet napkin. Let's go on to the next person. God damn. Are you driving?
I am not.
Then what is the sound?
It's me in the passenger seat. I'm hoping we're able to have a good conversation. I know
who's driving?
My husband. You're displaying.
Can you say hi?
Intolerant.
Can you say hi? I'm not a tolerant person. No, I believe in being
very intolerant.
Oh yeah, 100%, 100%. Yeah.
How do you feel about Kamala going on Call Her Daddy and not helping?
It's Kamala.
I don't care.
Let's go on to the next person. Have fun with your husband. Skinny calves. Let's go on to the next person, y'all. Oh no. You thought. You know they was talking shit in that car. You know they was talking shit in that car like she about to get me. Girl. Ciao. Anyway, so hi, how old are you? Oh, let's go on to the next person. I'll give it a second. Girl, never that. I can't find my freaking Clinique lip gloss. Damn it! It's the black cherry, black honey one too. And I can't find it. Let's go on to the next person. I'll give it a second. Thank you all so much for being here. I do appreciate you. I guess Cash App on the bio if you still wanna donate to me. Hi, how old are you? But yeah, but in the meantime, all I really need right now is double taps, y'all. So just double tap the screen. Hi, how old are you?
I'm 28.
Cool. Are you voting for Donald Trump?
Yes, ma'am. I sure am.
And why is that?
I guess there's multiple reasons, but my main reason is
to blow up.
Not my main reason. I'm sorry.
Thank you, Amber Rose. I appreciate you for the sub.
Look at what's happening in the world right now with all the hurricanes that have come. Do you see that he's housing 357 linemen in Florida right now?
Be quiet.
What do you mean, be quiet?
Who gives it? Like, what are you talking about?
What is Kamala and Dirty Joe doing right now?
You're gonna say her name right, like a normal person, please.
I'm not gonna say that bitch's name if I don't. I'll say it about what?
Not on here. Not on here. Anyway. Hi, how old are you?
I'm 24.
Call your mama a bitch. Not her. Are you voting for Trump?
I'm indecisive, but I got like pros and cons.
Okay, so what do you like about both sides, and what do you dislike about both sides?
Well,
and that to the point that it makes you like iffy about like defrauding child charities and HBCUs and sexual abuse and trying to steal an election.
Have you heard
insurrections?
Have you heard of Project 2024?
5.
Oh, sorry, 2025. Whatever.
Yeah, I made an entire video on my account going over the entire agenda.
Okay, and do you believe in it?
What do you mean, do I believe in it? It exists. Nate, thank you so much for the $5 cash up. I appreciate you, baby. You have a great day as well. Oh, he left. Let's go on to the next person, y'all. Give it a second. Let's go. Let's go on to the next person, y'all. Double tap that screen, y'all. Let's see. Can we get to 1 million? I wonder if everyone double taps in here, we can get to 1 million. We could probably do that. Like, of course it's fucking real. What do you mean if I believe in it? Like, of course it exists. Hi, how old are you?
I'm 27.
Like Spike. Are you voting for Donald Trump?
No, I'm voting for Harris. She's doing really good at the border. She's doing really good with the hurricane crisis.
All right, Avery. I appreciate you, baby. I appreciate you. But I am just looking for people who are voting for Trump. I do appreciate you, though. But thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate you. I was thinking maybe I could do an extra questionnaire live about the Harris campaign. Also, I do need more TikTok mods, chat. So if you do want to become a TikTok mod, please apply within the Discord. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Also, you guys, I'm so sorry. 1 second. Also, I also have my Twitter as well. My Twitter's in my link tree. Everything is in my link tree. So go ahead and follow all those accounts. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yep. No, I am voting for Trump.
And why is that?
I just don't like how things are being ran right now, especially with inflation, how everything else are going. Like, we're sending out $300 million to another country, which I understand completely, but that doesn't help our cause at all when people are going through hurricane relief and they get $750 when...
Don't fucking piss me off. Do not piss me off.
How's that going to piss you off?
Because people are not just getting $750 and a slap on the fucking back. No, you have not. You're lying. No, you have not. You're fucking lying.
You're mad and
you're fucking lying right now. Pickles Raid? Who the fuck is Pickles? Who's Pickles? Pickles Raid? Thank you. Thank you for the raid, Pickles. You're fucking lying and you have not seen that. The $700 stop fucking talking. I'm gonna tell you how. The $750 is the initial payment that FEMA can send to people immediately, like within the hour. That is the limit to how much they can send people. And also, that is not determined by Biden, Trump, or Kamala. It is determined by Congress, right? So if you have a problem with this, go to Congress and tell them that they need to get the fuck back in the courts and give FEMA more money. Okay? This has nothing to do with Kamala Harris or even Donald Trump.
Who should be telling them that then?
You!
I'm going to tell them that?
Yes! Unironically, yes. Unironically, yes. Unironically, yes. President Joe... Stop talking. President Joe Biden, months in advance, had already said that we are in a crisis, that FEMA is not getting enough money, okay? You tell them that. That is literally your job.
So my thing is, we're in a crisis, then why are we sending out so much money to other countries?
What? Because there's money that is appropriated within our systems that are for certain things, genius.
Yes.
And again,
when we're
this is
trillions of dollars
Congress,
in debt,
Troy,
and we spend $300
and
million
again,
on
Troy,
other
and
countries.
again, Troy. This is Congress. Congress decides these things, and if you don't want these things, you go to Congress. This is Congress. This is Congress.
Who do we elect to go to Congress about things?
Oh my God!
The people that are in office right now.
This is why we vote down ballot. This is why we vote down ballot. This is Congress. This funding for other countries, right? The lack of funding for FEMA, this is decided on by Congress. And a congressman literally fucking said, we are not going to be back in the courtrooms until a month later. That is a problem when people are drowning and losing their homes. So if you actually give a shit,
I don't disagree about
stop
that.
fucking talking, Troy. If you actually give a shit, stop fucking tokenizing people losing their lives. Stop tokenizing. That shit pisses me off, okay? Stop tokenizing people losing their lives. These people are dying. These people are losing their homes, losing their families, losing their pets, losing everything they built on for generations because Congress is full of a bunch of greedy fucks. That's why. That's why. So this is not even an argument towards Trump, Kamala, or Biden. This is an argument towards fucking Congress. The people you voted for. Cut that shit out. Cut the shit. Cut the shit. Cut the shit. Fucking tokenizing people losing their fucking homes. You kidding me? Read a book. Pissing me off. The fuck? People are dying. What's wrong with you?
Not only that, what have we done to help inflation? Not a damn
Inflation
thing.
is at 2.5% from 9% in 2022. What are you talking about?
What do you mean? It's
at 2.5%. Your grocery store is not a reflection on inflation.
Can I speak? Or are you gonna yell at me and tell me to shut the fuck up?
Oh, it's at 2.4 today? Fucking amazing. Come on, dude.
It's at 2.4 from when?
2.4 as of today.
From when?
2022 when it was at its highest at 9%.
My whole thing is here. Listen to this. If you want to buy milk,
private companies are not a reflection on inflation.
They are, because when the cost of living goes up, it's also because of things like, hey, we're increasing minimum wage. That $15 an hour minimum wage going up inflates everything else, because if you make more,
no, it does not.
That hurt people. Say you made $25 an hour. That hurt people like you and me. If you worked your ass off to get in a position, when they increase minimum wage, it makes your dollar value go down. It makes me feel like I'm making less money.
Cam, thank you so much for the $10 Cash App. Hey, fuck. This argument that like if we increase the minimum wage, that the cost of living is just going to increase at a steady rate alongside with minimum wage. Stop talking, fuck. You don't read.
Yes,
right?
I do.
No, you don't. Stop talking. Ooh, thank you for the
apparently.
1,000,000 likes. Anyway, stay on mute. Like I was saying before, this concept that like things are just going to increase at the same rate as people get paid more. No, because you know what people are going to start doing? Not buying shit, right? And if companies are comfortable with just tanking the fucking economy just so they can make a couple extra bucks, they can go ahead and do that. They can go ahead and do that, but they're not going to do that because if they tank the economy, they tank their businesses. Now everyone's going to be fucking broke. Now everyone's going to be poor. So they can do that if they want. You know what I mean? They can definitely do that if they want. But no, this whole thing that if we raise the minimum wage, that like things are just going to get more expensive. No, that's just going to kill the American dollar. Companies are not going to raise it up. Okay. I don't see what the fuck you're talking about because private companies are not always a reflection of the overall economy and inflation, right? Because again, there is no piece of legislation that can tell a private company how much they can price a particular product. There's literally none. There's literally none, right? So they cannot like Congress, the Senate, whatever the fuck. They cannot go to a private company who like sells milk and then tell them you need to sell milk for $6 and $6 only. They cannot do that. Okay. They can't do that. So what is actually happening, right, is the fact that these companies are taking advantage of the fact that like there were shortages before and they're hiking up their prices to be able to take advantage of that. You are voting for the man who wants to give these large companies tax cuts, right? That these tax cuts disincentivize these companies from ever getting up and bettering their products, from ever getting up and bettering the worker conditions of their facilities. it disincentivizes them from doing that, because when these companies are able to build up a monopoly because of these tax cuts, no one is going to check them. There's no competition. It is Kamala Harris's policies that actually incentivize competition, because when we give them these taxes, right? When we tell them that you need to pay this amount, whatever, fucking, you know what taxes are, whatever. I don't need to explain it all to you. You know what taxes are. But when we tax these companies, that incentivizes competition between companies and disincentivizes them from creating monopolies. Because when a company has a monopoly over a particular industry, no one can check them, not even the fucking law. Okay? So if you give a shit about things being more expensive and you want things to get cheaper, you would incentivize for competition within these markets. Sorry, it is Kamala Harris's policies that incentivize for this. It is Kamala Harris's policies that incentivize for the FTC to penalize companies who are taking advantage of product shortages and hiking up prices. But you don't care about this because you don't fucking read, Troy. You don't read. Anyway, on mute.
Okay, my bad. So can I let me like come back to all this?
You can respond to what I said.
Okay, so you immediately telling me if they increase prices of everything that we just stop buying. How are we going to eat? How are we going to feed ourselves, for one? For two, when you're saying these people getting tax cuts, these large companies getting tax cuts, that is only if they stop outsourcing all our work to other countries that are being made by people and that have no child labor laws and things like that. Sure, the economy is going to get better if you're going to bring more jobs to this country by making them tax heavier if they outsource and less if they insource to our own country.
What?
What I just said. That's the whole point of that tax cut.
Okay, so let's just address the first thing you said. Like, okay, so if a company hikes up, say, like the price of water, you think people are just gonna grit their teeth and buy water?
Are you gonna die of being thirsty?
People will literally just die.
Who?
That's what happens.
When you have kids at home and
that's literally what happens. People just die. People unironically just die. People ration. People don't buy it the way that they do now. That kills the economy, right? Especially when it comes to like the middle class. The most of the time, the middle class gets most of their money from like buying like goods and services. If people are no longer able to buy goods and services, the economy fucking crashes. People will starve. People literally will just die. People will literally just die.
But I'm telling, if that's what you think people should be doing and stuff like that, that's.
I didn't say that's what people should be doing. That's what happens. People just die. Right?
Well,
that's what do you think in countries where there's famine that there isn't food available? Fuck no. There's food. There's more than enough food. There's more than enough water. But people can't fucking buy it. And so they don't buy it and then they die.
Okay, so what happens? What's your solution here to that?
Incentivizing competition within businesses.
And what would do that?
With a capital gains tax, this is disincentivizing them from creating monopolies, this competition between businesses, and the fact that she wants to see like millions of more businesses open up under this new economy that she wants to put forward. This competition between these companies incentivizes for companies to get better than other companies, which means better prices, better products, and better work environments.
Exactly like the kind of work environments that are overseas. Those are poor. And that's one of Trump's things, to bring companies over here and to insource and get work here. That would make more people money that would be able to afford things instead of people saying, hey, there's no work available, yada, yada, yada. Because I don't know how many
talking about right now.
I've heard plenty of people.
Who is out? You said these companies are just going to outsource because they don't want to pay their people more? So their products so let's do the math here. So let's say we have 5 companies, right? We have 5 companies, and this one company is bitching and moaning about the fact that they're going to have to pay their workers livable wage and then like better their environment in their facilities, right? And so they outsource to like a Chinese company with nets outside of their windows so their workers don't unalive themselves, right? Right. So you're going to tell me that people with these 4 last companies that are going to be competing against each other, bettering their products, lowering their prices, if their products are better, they may be hiking up the prices, but you're still getting what you paid for within this. You are telling me that the company that is outsourcing and getting shittier products from low wage workers across seas that are unaliving themselves and being caught in nets is going to be is going to make more money than the 4 companies that are competing against each other with better work environments. Stop fucking talking. With better work environments and better products.
No, because you completely misunderstood everything I just said. I said part of his plan is to stop people from outsourcing and bring more jobs to people that you're saying may not be able to.
How is he going to stop people from outsourcing?
Because he's going to tax the living shit out of them and put a tariff on that.
What is a tariff?
What do you mean, what is a tariff? Why do I have to explain a tariff to you?
Tell me what a tariff is. Oh. Anyway, let's go on to the next person. Let's go on to the next person, y'all. Hi, how old are you?
I'm 28.
Cool. Are you voting for Donald Trump?
I am.
Cool. Why is that?
Well, I just want to talk about the one issue you talked about a while ago. Was the $750 thing in Western North Carolina?
Yeah, I'm not spreading that kind of misinformation on my live. That kills people.
I'm not spreading misinformation. I'm from North Carolina. I was in Western North Carolina. I watched the things that were happening in Western North Carolina. The government help there right now is none.
Name it.
There's none.
That's a fucking lie, dude. You're straight up just lying.
I am telling you, Lizzo, listen to me. I'm telling you.
Yeah, you're just lying. You're just a troll.
There is nothing there.
Yeah, you're just lying. Let's go on to the next person. Just straight up lying. Just straight up lying. And then you just fat shame me? He's fucking lying. Let's go on to the next person. Not a single person that I know that's in North Carolina right now is saying that. You're fucking lying. Hi, how old are you?
I'm 30. How you doing today?
I'm fine. Are you voting for Donald Trump?
I am, absolutely. There are a number of things questions that you put out there, and I just don't think that people have the knowledge to kind of go that back and forth with you. But I'm definitely ready. I think you, obviously, you're voting for Kamala, and you presented several reasons. Thank you for correcting me. I appreciate that. So my reasons for voting for Trump, number one being economic policy. Two being America First approach, immigration control, anti-establishment stance, conservative judicial appointments, law and order.
I'm not following all the shit that you just said. You need to go one by one. This is a debate platform. If you list off a bunch of fuckery, then I'm not going to fucking listen to that.
Understood. I appreciate that. So economic policy. Many Trump supporters believe his policies such as tax cuts and deregulation spurred economic growth compared to Kamala, or should I say Biden's administration.
You just said Kamala again. It's Kamala. Second of all, I don't give a fuck what a bunch of Trump supporters think, unless you can give me like the actual like stats for these things in the long run. Then I don't give a fuck what Trump supporters think. Trump supporters don't know how many continents there are, so I actually don't give a fuck about that either.
Very interesting. So you want stats?
Why would that be interesting? Why would you not want stats? Fuck.
I never said that I did, and I was going to provide them to you. So if you shut the fuck up and let me say them,
I actually won't shut the fuck up. It's my life. So can you go ahead and provide that, other than what people think?
Absolutely. So we'll go on to the next.
Stop being a piss boy. Come on.
I'm not a piss boy. Are you the one that's voting for Kamala?
It's Kamala. It's Kamala. Are you a black man doing this?
Am I a black man doing this?
Yeah.
So I'm of African descent.
You're a black man. Anyway, so you're doing to Kamala Harris what white people do to you. You're not one of them. Let's actually calm the fuck. Actually, and that's what the white people say as well. You are doing to Kamala Harris what white people say to you. This is very typical. So let's actually really lock the fuck in. Okay, let's lock the fuck in for a second. Good, right? I know she is. Wow. So anyway, I actually don't give a fuck. Say Kamala, or we're not continuing the fucking conversation. Do you understand?
How do you say it again? So I can
it's
make
Kamala Harris. Kamala is a word in the English language. Just put a law after it. It's not that hard.
Kamala, correct?
All right. Fuck Uncle Ruckus head ass. So can you go ahead and give me the source for what you're talking about? That first point. I don't care what people believe happened. I care about what happened. Y'all every day disappoint me.
Sorry, I was talking. My mic was muted. Sorry. So, you wanted to talk about. Sorry, somebody else is chatting me at the same time. You wanted to talk about economic policy. All right. So, You have the I guess the top three. You have the monetary policies, you have the fiscal policy, you have the tax policies, and I think you also have trade policies, right? In all four of those stances, Trump has done way better than the Biden administration.
You're being vague, and I don't know what you're talking about.
How's that vague? I specifically gave you the 4 points.
You did not give me the policies, and you don't know, and I don't know what you're comparing.
So it seems to me that you're on your line.
So it seems to me that you're not able to give me the specifics. Actually, shut the fuck up. Okay, so it seems to me that you are not able to give me the literal fucking policies in which you're talking about. That's all I've asked you for this entire conversation. Which policies are you talking about? And then what policies are you comparing between him and Joe Biden? It's not that hard. It's not that hard, Ruckus. It's really not that hard. I'm trying to engage in this conversation with you, and you're just not grasping. You're being vague on purpose. And I'm just asking you for what you're comparing. Okay, so can you lock the fuck in, please? You mean the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act that exploded the national deficit?
I'm sorry, the national deficit didn't just start with Trump. So let's
that's not what I said. I said it exploded the national deficit.
Was the tax cuts that exploded the national deficit. That's exactly what it did.
That's exactly what it did.
Trump's signature economic policy was his tax reform law, which I think it significantly cut taxes for corporations and individuals. So when you talk about rates, corporate tax rates,
you're misrepresenting that.
Reduce the corporate tax. You can Google it. It was 35%.
I know what you're talking about, but you're talking as if these things were permanent.
So you know that I'm telling the truth. Then
I didn't say that you were lying. I said that you're misrepresenting it.
Okay, tell me how am I
right, because you're talking about the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act as if it helped everyone, but in reality it didn't. He gave permanent tax cuts to the ultra wealthy, while temporary tax cuts to like middle class people. The middle class extension for these tax cuts were right. So the middle class. Stop fucking talking, please. So the middle class. Stop fucking talking. I'm not asking for it to benefit the entire population. I'm saying that there's a clear bias between the ultra wealthy and middle class people. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that exploded the national deficit. That's what I'm saying. You're arguing. You're making arguments that I'm not. You're replying to arguments that I'm not making. I'm not saying that these policies are supposed to help every single person. Obviously not. What I'm saying is that there is a clear bias towards the ultra wealthy and then the middle class. All right. This explosion of the national deficit, the middle class has to pay that back. Okay. So please.
Who's creating the workforce for the lower class? Isn't it the ultra wealthy?
What is your argument pertaining to this?
I'm just pretty much going back off of what you said. You said the tax cuts purely benefited the ultra wealthy, and I'm asking you, okay, and I'm saying who in this economy, what tier of is creating jobs for our current economy? Isn't it the ultra wealthy?
What is your argument here?
Okay, so I see that you're not tracking. All right, so let's move on to the next.
I'm asking you what your argument is.
You said it. My argument is that yes, the tax cuts benefited both the ultra wealthy and it also benefited individuals. Not every person.
Not in the long run, no. I didn't say that. I didn't say. I don't know why you're addressing this. I didn't say that every person in the United States should benefit from this bill. I'm saying that you were posing it as if it was equal on both sides, and it's fucking not. Right? You're posing it as if it's even. I'm not done speaking. I'm not done speaking. You're posing it as if this like helped both sides, and it really fucking didn't.
So
because the tax cuts for the middle class. Stop talking.
The tax cuts. I never said that.
Shut the fuck up. The tax cuts for the middle class were temporary. So when it goes down to which helped what, we can see that this bill was for the ultra wealthy. Like it's not, I don't know why you're posing it.
You do understand
that. That's why I'm asking you for your overall argument.
Automatically tax higher than any other person.
Thanks so much for the money gun. I appreciate you.
You do know that, right? You understand how W-2 taxes work versus LLCs or S corporations or other enterprises, right? So a W-2 employee will always have higher taxes. And to answer that as well, with that, the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act, for individual taxes, it was lowered from 39.6% to 37%. And guess who provided that additional, who increased the individual taxes for for individual taxpayers. That stemmed from the Obama administration. And when Trump came in, he brought it down as much as he could. That's not something that Trump can do by himself. It does have to go to Congress, correct?
100%. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So my next point, going on to trade and tariffs, because I said I can have this conversation.
We're not going on to the next point. We didn't finish the first conversation.
I feel like we did.
You still never told me what your argument was when you asked me whether or not it is the ultra wealthy that provides jobs. So I'm asking you what's your argument regarding this?
Well, because of the tax cuts provided to the ultra wealthy, who are providing majority, if not all, of the jobs within the United States, they're allowed that gives those corporations, not just people, corporations, enterprise corporations, multi-enterprise corporations, international corporations primarily based in the United States, to put more money into things like R&D, which then will spurt around and provide more jobs to people within the United States. So that was my argument. So when you talk about, he gave
then why did he lose 3 million jobs?
So first of all, let me clarify something. It's not taxes to the ultra wealthy. It's corporate keyword corporate. Tax cuts.
I know it's corporate. I know it's corporations.
Okay, so you should say that on your live versus making it seem like
that
it's
is the ultra wealthy. These large corporations are owned by the ultra wealthy.
Then again, I went on to say
just
pick a word. The jobs in America, the ultra wealthy. So by giving them the tax cuts, W-2 workers more people are able to have W-2 jobs.
Then why did he lose 3 million of them then?
Can you elaborate? Why did
Donald Trump lose 3 million jobs then?
Oh, please. Let's not act like jobs don't fluctuate from year to year.
Why did Donald Trump lose 3 million jobs?
Let's completely forget about COVID. COVID never happened.
I'm not even talking about COVID.
There wasn't mass
travel with you. Think it's Roy, think it's going to travel with you. I'm not even talking about COVID.
COVID played a factor.
I'm not even talking about COVID.
Once again, COVID played a factor in the 2 to 3 million that you're talking about.
I'm not even talking about COVID.
See, so when she has somebody on her live that actually knows what they're talking about.
I wasn't talking about COVID.
I never said that you were talking about COVID. You asked about the reduction of 2 to 3 million jobs.
And I wasn't talking about COVID with that either.
So if you let me finish, I can explain why I brought up COVID. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, go ahead and do that. Fuck.
Okay. I know you like using words, but it doesn't affect me because I know who I am.
Everyone uses words.
Yeah. All right. So anyway, COVID played a major role.
Why are we talking about COVID? I have no idea.
You're so excited. You're funny. In the reduction of the job market, right? Secondly, then you have the stock market as well. The stock market fluctuates up and down, and that leads into the fluctuation of job availability and job reduction. Those are the top 2 main factors at the moment right now that played within the last 10 years that played into major increases and reductions in jobs. So that answers your question right there. So it wasn't specifically just about COVID. That's not the point. The point was what played a factor in that 2 to 3 million reduction within the last 5 to 6 years.
So that's why he lost 1 million jobs? That it just fluctuates?
So Trump didn't lose jobs. Let's not do that. Let's not act like it's Trump's decision on whether or not corporations fire.
But the U.S. economy was slowing down even before the pandemic. The U.S. added less than 2 million jobs in 2019.
That's a great annual growth. Thank you for saying that. That is so awesome. So who was president before Trump?
Barack Obama. But unemployment was going down under him.
Help me understand what you mean by that.
Unemployment was going down under Barack Obama.
Right. So
how can unemployment be both going down and he also was losing jobs?
Okay. So I'm going to answer that question. Here's how I'm going to answer it. So you say that unemployment was going down with Barack Obama. Okay. There were definitely signs of that. That I can give you. So here comes Trump in times of uncertainty. And like I was just saying, how the markets play in times of uncertainty, jobs will fluctuate. People didn't know what direction someone that's non-political is going to go. So within his first years, jobs absolutely did fluctuate, but they weren't huge percentage points. They weren't huge percentage points.
That wasn't his first year. That was 3 years into his fucking presidency.
So you didn't let me finish. You didn't.
Why are you talking about the beginning? Go ahead. Oh, fuck it. I don't care. Go.
So once again, you think you're talking to someone that doesn't know their stuff, but I do.
Oh my God, dude! I don't care about your fucking ego. Just go. Just fucking go.
It's your life and your
uppity
ego.
as shit.
So
just go. Go. No one cares. I don't care about this uppity behavior. I'm not saying. I'm just asking you a fucking question. Just go.
Okay, and I'm going. You're the one that's interrupting.
Oh my God, is this the white wife effect? Can you fucking go?
The white wife effect. You must be single. Anyway, so let me go ahead and finish. So going into Trump's, I think it was into his second year. This is when COVID started to rear its head, right? And because of that, a lot of companies started to let go of their employees. There were closures of many offices, many regional locations, and that reduced the job rate significantly. And outside of that, before Biden came into presidency, that started to rebound. So Biden inherited a positive rebound off of Trump's handling of COVID. Was it perfect?
A positive
No, not at all.
rebound? What are you talking about? He literally had to save the economy from a recession. That's what you fucks like to complain about, is that the fact that he didn't get to do anything in his first 3 years of presidency is because he has to literally repair the economy after Trump mismanaged it. This is just a fucking demonstrable lie.
Off of whose policies? The same policies
Donald Trump's policies. I mean, the policies that we're still under to this day.
So, give you a little bit of history. You might have forgot, but a lot of the policies that the Biden administration are currently utilizing are Trump's policies, and they try
right.
to.
So you're talking. I know what you're talking about, but yeah, it doesn't mean that they're exactly the same. Like some things he capped, some things he did away with. It doesn't mean that all of them were good. Quite literally, the first 3 years of Biden's presidency, he was repairing the economy that Donald Trump fucked over. Right.
That Donald Trump fucked over, and how
literally.
So tell me. Okay, I'm going to shut up so you can tell me how Trump, because I've spoken for about.
Right. So he exploded the national deficit. He put needless tariffs on other countries.
You asked me to go one by one. I'm going
so
to
his
ask
Tax
you to
Cuts
go
and
one by
Jobs
one.
Act exploded the national deficit. The national deficit that would have to be paid.
How?
Right. So when you give these these companies tax cuts, they have more money in their pockets. They don't actually trickle that down to the actual consumer or the people that work for them. They just reinvest it into their companies. Nothing actually happens. It incentivizes monopolies.
I did mention that.
It incentivizes the monopolization of industries.
The company. What does it mean to
so
reinvest?
it incentivizes the monopoly. The companies have a monopoly over particular industries. Right. So it doesn't actually go back to either the consumer and their products or the people that work.
Which drives competition.
It does not. It does not drive competition. Monopolies are the opposite of competition. Fuck.
So once again, monopolies are the opposite of competition, right? That's what you say.
Yeah.
Okay. But then you went back and said that by these companies putting money back in their pockets, you agree that they're but that doesn't actually benefit the economy or the consumer, right? Because again, this money is not going to go to the people who work for them or the consumer to better their products. Okay, it just goes right back into the company. That's not always a good thing. Richard, thanks so much for the $10 cash app. I appreciate you. Small businesses, okay. The economy
no, it's for not with these Tax Cuts and Jobs Act.
Well, true. What I'm saying is it was founded on small business. Just hear my words before you push back, all right? Founded on small businesses. Yes, there is a monopoly within these enterprise companies, but if you look at what sectors these monopolies are in, who is going to compete?
What do you mean by who's going to compete?
Who's competing against somebody like Microsoft? Who's competing against somebody like Amazon?
Someone who makes a better product?
Someone who makes and how do they do that?
So when we incentivize for people to create companies, right? Right. And then disincentivize from companies from just reinvesting into themselves. This is what sparks competition.
When you say so an enterprise company like Amazon or Microsoft already have great product. Okay, they already have great product. Is it perfect? No, there's no product in the world that's perfect. Okay, so they already have great products. So now we want to invite someone else.
I don't know if they have good products. I actually fucking hate a lot of their products. I think again they just have a monopoly over the industry. And also that good branding as well. So, I think Apple is garbage. As a company.
I agree with you.
Right. But it's a monopoly over the industry, and it's also branding and things like that. But there's a level of monopolizing they would have to be able to brand themselves like this.
So that's a very interesting point. So now we're going on the ideas of the people, right? Because if they're doing their branding, whatever they do, and people choose to go Apple, then people choose to go Apple.
It's not necessarily the will of the people. It's the fact that these people, advertisement is literally just manipulating the consumer to be able to buy your products, right? And them having a monopoly over the industry allows them to be able to advertise in this way.
So Apple has a monopoly over Apple. Let me take this back. Apple, I wouldn't say has a monopoly over the industry, right? People choose to go to, you take your dollars, not you per se, I'm just hypothetically.
Yes, it's still a choice.
People take their dollars and they go and they buy Apple products. It's not a forced thing. Yes, I
didn't say that they're forced. I'm saying that they're heavily influenced to do so.
I didn't say you said force as well. I'm just utilizing my own words. I'm not putting any words in your mouth at the moment.
I don't know why though, because if you use the word force and you're not responding to what I said.
I was speaking in general. Okay.
You cannot use the word force when I say influence.
I can use whatever word I want to use.
You cannot. You cannot. Let's not get uppity with me, right?
So you have Apple, who has a product that people are very used to, right? And that's what they choose to buy. Yes, they have positive. Not going to say positive. Yes, they have decent, really good marketing, really good branding, but people gravitate towards that product. That doesn't necessarily mean Apple has a monopoly, because you have others like Samsung.
But monopolies are more than products.
I understand that.
Monopolies is like Disney being able to buy out random ass companies.
I understand that. I understand that. So I was specifically. We were talking about products in this specific conversation at the point. So I understand it's not just products, but we're just talking about products in this specific instance.
I know, but even still, again, this is still a monopoly of the market, right? Because again, them being able to have all this money to advertise in the way that they do, put it in movies, put it in kid shows, put it in have the amount that they do to be able to put advertisements everywhere. Of course. Excuse me, but understand, obviously, I said before, it's not forced.
And they have the capital to have that reach.
But when you give them these tax cuts where they can just reinvest in themselves with barely any excise tax, then they're just going to be able to expand their the monopolization of their products or the companies that they have. And this is problematic.
They take this money, right, and they reinvest in themselves, right? We can't sit here and say that they don't hire anybody else.
I didn't say that.
They may not hire as much as we would like. But I didn't say that you said that.
But I don't know why you're addressing this. You say we can't just say that they don't do whatever, and I didn't say that they fucking did.
Did I say that you said that?
But then who are you addressing then? Who are you addressing if you're saying this? You're just fucking yapping.
You're funny. All right, so I can't say that they're taking this money that they're reinvesting and not hiring anybody, right? They can take a percentage of that money and they can hire however many people that they're going to hire. They can take that additional money